And about the time she turns west and starts to walk out of my sight, this motherfucker come out right where she was. Tommy's the most beautiful 8-point I've ever seen in my whole life. Like, I can't even lie. This dude is a stud. Good mass. I know he's 5. I try to let him get to 6. And the Big 10 that I've been after, saw him on the hoof last weekend. He's a fucking freak of nature, too. But you know how when you're sitting in a stand, there's just something about the right deer. You're like, oh, my God.
What's up, guys? Welcome back for another episode. This episode is brought to you by the Head Cleaner. For your mount needs, he's the guy. Ready Safe Survival Tins. If you have any need for survival equipment at all, it all comes in a small little tin, and you would be surprised what is inside. Also, Hot DTF Products is the one we get our shirts from, our koozies, everything you think you need that has our logo shooting the shit on it. So, let's dive on in.
Yeah,
he was smoking a cigarette.
I light a fucking cigarette, and they were.
But he also had like 80,000 subscribers.
Well, I'm sitting here playing with that knife earlier while he's on there.
Yeah, in the background, and they never did shit.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't worry about it.
But you wasn't doing anything with it.
Yeah, you weren't doing anything with it.
Oh, maybe that's what it was.
They just hate you.
That's fucked up. They do hate me, sons of bitches. Fuck you, TikTok.
Yeah. Right?
Are we recording already?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fuck you, TikTok. Fuck you right in the ass, you communist fuckers. Okay, sorry I blew up.
Oh, that hurts my head.
Wow, shit. But
Oh.
this has been, dude. This has been like the craziest last 2 weeks of my life. Yeah. Well, as far as hunting goes, it's been fucking wild.
Right, the wintergreen.
I'm
I'm trying all four flavors.
Dude, I tried the tropical a minute ago.
It wasn't bad either.
And yeah, I'm pretty clear. I'd been sitting in a deer stand, so I had that face mask on, and the old right nostril was kind of running because it was cold as fuck. I'm telling you, that wind was colder than piss. And
I was inside. It was nice.
ooh, yeah, no.
I've been in a tractor all day.
I actually
Climate
closed up my
control.
house.
All turds were shivering.
I finally closed up my house. It's been open for like the last month.
Ooh.
I finally closed it up when, like today, I was like, it's not getting warmer outside. Fuck this.
I'm not gonna lie. This dude right here just about got me out of the deer stand. Because he said, "Oh, I've been."
Was rolling
He
in.
said,
There
"I've
wasn't
been
nothing moving.
mowing, and that storm's rolling in, and nothing's moving." He said, "And I've been through some areas where I normally see deer, and I ain't seen nothing." And I'm thinking, okay. And I look back at my phone when you text me that. It was 3:45.
Mhm.
At 4:00, one of my target bucks came in. And when I say target bucks, I'm telling you on everything that's holy, just shy of crooked horn, because crooked horn, like, that's my unicorn. He's the most beautiful thing I've ever shot in my whole life. 190-inch freaking giant. This is the most beautiful deer I've ever seen in real life in my whole life. Like, this dude. Okay, so you look at tine length like this. This is just a fork. This dude, he's got really, really thin eye guards, small eye guards like these. Oh, see, let me turn that so you can see it. Really short eye guards. This son of a bitch, no lie, has probably a 20 to 23-inch inside spread.
Damn.
15 to 16-inch G2s. Probably 13, at least 13-inch G3s. But he's just a mainframe 8. But wide, holy shit. And so I'm texting you, and I look over my right shoulder, and I see this doe coming right down the trail, right where she's supposed to. And I'm like, oh, shit. And I know they're pushing, so I'm like, all right, got to get on it. So I stand up, fold my seat back, grab my bow, kind of lean around the tree so she can't see me, and click my release on, and I'm getting ready. And she's coming down this trail toward me, and right at about 30 yards from me, she turns and goes back west. And I'm like, no, because that trail forks. So she goes back west, and she gets on this other trail just inside the trees. It's a solid 30-yard shot, but I don't have a shooting lane through there. And so I'm like, oh, God. And then she turned, and I thought she was going to come in because I got a big corn pile out in front of me. Judge me if you want. I don't give a shit. So I got a corn pile. I thought maybe she'd come in and eat. Well, she wasn't eating because she's being chased. And about the time she turns west and starts to walk out of my sight, this motherfucker come out right where she was. Tommy's the most beautiful 8-point I've ever seen in my whole life. Like, I can't even lie. This dude is a stud. Good mass. I know he's 5. I try to let him get to 6. And the Big 10 that I've been after, I saw him on the hoof last weekend. He's a fucking freak of nature, too. But you know how when you're sitting in a stand, there's just something about the right deer. You're like, oh, my God. Got to shoot him. When I saw the Big 10, I was like, he's fucking impressive. He really is. But it didn't make me just quiver everywhere. Dude, I was shaking the minute I saw him. I'm like, oh, my God, quit. Calm down, calm down. And he's coming down the trail where she did. Dude, she had to have been hot. Because he literally put his nose on the ground, and he walked her step for step. He turned and started to go west from me. I hit the grunt call. Some bitch picked his head up. I'm like, okay, all right, come on over here. Kind of bristled up, and I thought, here he comes. Nope. Looked around for a minute, put his nose right back down, followed every step she made. So I grunted again. And then I snort wheezed him. And that really stopped him. And then he kind of postured up, and I thought, okay, he's going to come in. I'm going to fuck him up. Nothing. He put his nose back down, and he followed her right out of my sight. And I wanted to fucking cry. I did. Like, I can't even make it up. There's such an emotional attachment to deer that you know. And he's one of the 2 that I've pretty much said, the first one of those 2 that walks in is done. Dude, I was on it. I was on it tonight. I was like, as much as the Big 10, I know he's 6 years old. I've got pictures of him the year that I killed Crooked Horn when he was a 2-year-old. So I'm like, it's happening. I'm gonna hunt him till I saw this dude. When I saw him, I forgot all about the Big 10, and I'm like, holy shit, please. I prayed harder tonight than I think I've prayed in probably 5 years.
That's why he went there.
And probably
The Lord
so.
said, nope.
He said, not today, not today. Because I kept going, God, please just bring him back for just a second. Just give me one shot. Like, he was, oh my God, he was beautiful. The most beautiful freaking deer I think I've ever seen on the hoof other than Crooked Horn.
Really?
Oh God, dude. Like, just a slick, clean, no frills, no nothing. Like I said, he's kind of weak in his eye guards. He's got probably 2-inch eye guards. But the most beautiful, wide, slick, clean 8, he is this much wider than his ass on both sides. And I'm talking, he's a smooth 250, 280 deer. Like, he's a big deer. Big bodied. But and I know you lose a lot of deductions because they're only 8-point and you don't get that extra circumference measurement or whatever. I still think this sumbitch should score high 150s, low 160s. Like, he's a stud.
Really?
Oh, he's a stud. On everything that's in me, I would have put an arrow right square in him. No questions asked. Sorry for my tangent. I just couldn't help it. I've been holding that shit in since you guys got here. Like, I haven't got to talk to anybody since I got out of the stand, so I've been fucking chewing on it. He was amazing. But meanwhile, back at the ranch, what's everybody been up to?
Hold on.
No,
I
you're
figured
good.
out the best place to move
You're good.
this.
Oh,
You're
you're
good.
good. No, you're fine. And by the way, we're good.
We're good. We're recording
now.
again.
Yeah.
We just had a little minor
Everything's
difficulty.
golden.
We were afraid that my big fucking fat mouth was echoing really bad.
You got overexcited.
See,
I did.
See, like, what's bullshit is when I get excited, I stutter. When he gets excited, he gets very loud.
Oh, I get loud.
I
as
think
fuck.
I'd rather get loud.
I get excited. I just get boop. Not
Oh, yeah. Well,
He's the just
enough for anybody to even see.
just a tip, just for a second.
the next 3 days are gonna be, or next week's gonna be long for me.
Why?
Well, I'm only home Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Trying to be quiet. Now this is fucking
I can't fucking help it. That's God, dude. Like, I'm so fucking
No, I'm only
excited
gonna
right
be
now.
home Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
You're only home Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday?
Yeah, and then I'm gone till Sunday evening.
Wait a minute. You get to stay home from now till Wednesday?
No, I'm leaving Wednesday.
That's what I said. From now till Wednesday, you're here?
Well, I'll be home every night because I'll be driving back and forth
Oh. And then where are you going?
to Texas.
Texas? Oh, that's right. You're going to see the old Rusty Fro.
Yeah. Well, no, that's our.
Rusty
Yeah,
That was our
Fro.
sports show. But
That
no.
was the sports show that never. Well, he used to be called the Rusty Tongs, which I still haven't figured out why the tongs were rusty if he was putting them in holes or whatever.
No, the
And
reason
then,
the story behind that was,
and then it
is
was Afro Man.
when we used to play Call of Duty, the original, like the first Warzone. For some reason, somebody changed their name to Spoons for out of nowhere. Just Spoons, but it was SPOONZ, and then somebody else changed their name to Plastic Fork. And so I was like, "What the fuck?" Well, then
And this
Jake,
dude
well,
heard the deal about sticking.
Jake's
tongs
changed
in the
his name
freezer?
to Sporks, and I was like, "Well, fuck! Everyone's changing their names to some utensil." And then I was in the process of cooking wings on my pit boss outside, and I had left a pair of. I have, the kits you buy from like Walmart, the cheap $20 ones.
Mhm.
I had left it outside uncovered and shit, and then it was all rusty. So I walked over there
So
and I
you
was
were
like,
cooking
"Oh, I was like,
chicken
oh
with
fuck,
rusty
no!" So I
tongs.
opened them up to see if I needed to throw them away because they were open. They were just in those cheap fucking
Leather.
holders. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was all rusty, and I was like, "Oh, look, it's a pair of rusty tongs." And I was like, "Oh!" And I went inside and changed my name on my Xbox to Rusty
the
Tongs,
dude
and I
has
just
been
never.
Rusty Tongs.
And it was hilarious because like I would be in like lobbies and shit, and I'd kill somebody, and then like that's a funny fucking name, just because like no one ever thought of Rusty. You say that, but then you see some of the names they got now, and god damn.
Oh yeah,
But
I was Sniffleupagus.
see-
Snuffleupagus.
yeah, see,
That
that's
was my deal.
It's
You
funny.
should have been Eeyore.
Sniffleupagus.
Okay.
No, he was
The same thing I
depressed.
called my dick.
Like,
So
He-
was Snuffy.
yeah, but that's a cool. Eeyore just sounds depressing.
Eeyore.
Snuffleupagus sounds like something you want to cuddle with.
I don't know. I dated this chick for a while that had Eeyore sitting on an onion tattooed on her ass.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was a piece of ass. Bring a tear to your eye.
Well,
I was like,
Jesus.
you do what you got to do.
Well, okay.
well, I'm gonna say it. I'll break the fucking glass in the room. I don't give a shit. Congratulations to President Trump.
Absolutely.
That
It's
motherfucker.
not a.
He
It's
is.
not a. It's not
We
a.
can't really talk about politics, but I'm gonna.
We don't even have to talk about politics. He is the fucking president.
He
The
fucking,
red wave came through,
Mm-hmm.
and
Ready for that overtime?
it
Yeah,
it is what it is. Well, what is it?
Still, when I was playing COD all the time.
Snuffleupagus gaming. But it's. I mean, it is what it is. There was a lot of liberal tears on the fucking ground, but
Oh, fuck
You know, I
that.
ain't seen one of the motherfuckers leave though that said that I'm out of here if he becomes president.
yeah, no, they're not going to. They're just
Suck
talking
a
shit.
fart out my ass.
I will say, and this is the only way. This is it from my political view.
Mm. I can go on for a
Here we
while.
go.
I could go for a while too, but this is all I'm gonna say. I personally
We voted in a film.
voted for the Dream Team. I didn't vote for Trump.
Oh yeah.
Like, they are the fucking Avengers. You got RFK, you got Tulsi Gabbard, you got JD Vance, you got fucking Trump. Like,
Who's the Indian dude?
He has Vivek Ramaswamy.
Yeah, him.
You have.
He's gonna be the president after Trump.
I don't think so. I think JD Vance will.
I don't know.
Vance.
I think
No, I think Vance is good.
I think
I think
Vance
he
is.
is
I
very
think that
good.
other dude is. Really
I think Vance is
good.
great, and the
Yeah.
fact that he was
Vance and whoever
talking.
the fuck he wants to run with.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
What are you
I
doing
mean,
with
honestly, 2028, I could see JD Vance running with Vivek as his vice president.
Mhm.
I could totally see that. And I think, honestly, and it's, you get into the whole right versus left, blue versus red, all that bullshit. Fuck that. At the end of the day, America spoke
Yeah. You
on
fucked
on
us.
on on
You
a
fucked us.
massive,
That's all I gotta say is you
massive.
fucked us, and this is a repercussion.
But
for
America
fucking us.
spoke on a massive level.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Even
See all the
dude,
Amish that came out in Pennsylvania?
even
Like, what was it,
Democrats.
109, 110,000?
It was fucking unbelievable. Even Democrats were voting Republican.
Yeah.
They were people were just fed up, and they wanted to make sure that
Yeah,
there's.
you gave $7 trillion to a war that didn't even need to happen.
Well, they just want to make sure that there's an America for their kids to live in when they're
Yeah.
gone. And I honestly think
I want to have, like, I still have kids that are like young. I want them to be able to enjoy their fucking life. Like, I want to be able to take my kids on vacations.
I will
and
say though,
fucking do fun shit with my kids.
I gotta
Not
bu-
fucking sit there and be like, I can't afford to pay my electricity bill this fucking month.
so I got a
I
buddy
mean-
that lives in Oklahoma,
Oklahoma, whatever. Okay.
And he fucking sends me a Snapchat on the 6th. And he goes, oh, dude, no. It was funny as shit. He sends me a Snapchat on the 6th, and he goes, all right, here's the deal. I love RFK. If that motherfucker messes with my Red Bull, he said, I may have to hire somebody. He's like, this is bullshit. I love him. I think he's going to do a great job. He better leave my Red Bull the fuck alone. Because I guess,
why I switched to Alani's.
I don't know if there's something to do with energy
No,
drinks
it's just
and
that
that
whole
they're
fucking.
after or
It's
something.
just that whole like.
I know they're trying to
processed sugars and like that forever drug that's in shit and yada yada yada.
Forever
Bull
drug?
semen.
Have you not ever heard that?
No,
It's the bull semen.
it is. It is.
It's
Hereford,
so like
I think.
so.
Hereford, for
So
sure.
what's hilarious is like the company,
100% Angus dick
the company
juice.
Prime, like that Hogan Paul has Prime
Mhm.
energy drinks. He won't even drink his own drink
Well, no, that shit is bad.
because
that
they said it
Prime
has
energy
the,
drinks
it's
are
what's
bad.
called the forever deal in it. Where
Really?
basically, if you drink enough of it, consume enough of it, it can like, I'm pretty sure contaminates your body.
Give
and
you
it
the
never goes away.
herpetogonosyphilis?
No, it's like worse.
Oh.
Like it like never goes away. It's
You
bad
a
for you.
Democrat?
Oh.
Touche.
Dun-dun-ch.
But
But,
fuck at this point.
But yeah, like but like
Can
that's
still
why.
feel her beard.
And then I think they said like, what was it? They did a study on like the best energy drinks to drink that are like not as bad for you, and I know Alani was on that list. They're not as bad. Yeah, they got fucking 200 and some milligrams of caffeine.
If they did away with
What is it?
Alani,
Alani,
if they did away
What
with
is Alani?
Alani, I would be divorced.
This is a long
My wife,
how would that
I don't
be
know.
your fucking fault? Why would
I
she
would
divorce
be
you?
because I wouldn't be able to stand her, and
Oh.
she wouldn't be able to stand me.
I don't
Like
think
my
energy
wife
drinks are gonna
loves
go
Alani.
anywhere.
It's in a slim can, kind of like White Claw, but it's an energy drink, and they're supposed to be the best ones for you.
They're not the best ones, but they're like on the top 5.
Yeah,
but they're really good,
they're
and they make really good flavors.
they-
Like the witch's
yeah.
brew flavor tastes just like
Oh.
a caramel apple.
My wife buys that one.
They're supposed to come out with a fucking Christmas edition, and I want it. But
Jesus,
energy
got
drinks are the
excited. He
shit.
said, "I want it."
Well, we're getting on the topic of Christmas stuff coming out. Did you see what's back in stores now?
The Christmas
pocket
trees?
pussies?
Little
Debbie Christmas trees?
tree.
Oh yeah,
No,
I ate one in the deer stand tonight.
Might have someone in the house.
I'm not going to tell my wife because we're
Why
not
don't you
allowed to
just have
have
your
that
wife
stuff
make
in the
some?
house. But I may or may not have stopped at the station in Hammond, and they sell them in singles, and I smuggled it into my truck. And then right before I went to the stand, I went out, and I got my bino case, my bino harness I wear. I just opened it up, slid me a fucking Christmas tree cake in there, went to the deer stand, and then I devoured that son of a bitch, and I didn't feel bad at all. Not at all. So fucking good. Like the paper was crumbling, and I was like, I don't give a fuck if a deer comes in right now or not. That was the
Yes.
best sugar I've had, and I don't know when.
Oh,
And
yeah.
we don't. They make them. You get the box with the little Debbie tree.
I like Big
I
Deborah.
get the big Deborahs.
I love Big Deborah.
Big
Yeah.
Deborahs.
Love Big Deborah.
Her big. It's little Debbie's big sister. Big.
Well, that's
Deborah.
like
That's
you
also
get
what we call
the
my sister-in-law, Grace.
Oh.
Big
Big
Deborah.
Deborah. She hates it.
So you got you know how you got the oatmeal cream pies?
Hmm.
The 2 oatmeal cookies with the shit in the middle?
Mhm.
All right. So I'm going to let you in on a little
Mine
secret.
don't have shit in the middle, but yeah. I don't know what cookies you're
His
eating.
does.
but,
He walks and he goes, whoosh, whoosh.
Do you talk
whoosh,
about
whoosh.
oatmeal cream pies? My sister-in-law makes bomb ass
No.
oatmeal cream pies.
No.
Yes, she does.
No,
Guarantee it.
no, this is way better.
Tom's wife would be impressed.
No, this is way better. So you don't even do oatmeal. You go to Walmart, and in the same section where they have the oatmeal cream pies, they have these peanut butter ones.
Oh, yeah, without-
Motherfucker, they're
Yeah.
so good. They're like a peanut butter
Okay.
cookie on each side with the peanut butter stuff.
I don't
They're
care. what you
okay.
say,
Holy-
like,
I like.
Okay. Fuck. I could go into a diabetic
But-
coma with a box of them peanut butter
When's
ones.
the last time you had a banana moon pie?
Motherfucker. I had one. I can tell you exactly when. I had one last March on the way home from Colorado snow skiing. We're on our way home and we get to Goodland, Kansas, and we pull over to get fuel. And we walk in, and my father-in-law goes, "What in the fuck are you doing?" I said, "Look at this shit. Don't tell my wife." He goes, "Is that banana?" I was like, "Yeah, it's a banana moon pie." He goes, "Oh shit, I better have one too."
They're great with coffee.
like,
Oh, fuck.
are you not supposed to tell your wife about why?
Well, because I'm fat.
Oh,
She's trying to keep me all healthy and shit, and I'm like, no, fuck that. You don't put a fat guy into a gas station that's got banana cream moon pies and not eat one. I'm gonna eat one.
Says the guy who ate that shit while she was gone last week.
Mm-hmm.
I ate the shit out of beef.
Does she know
and
you cooked it
bacon.
in the house?
Fuck yeah, I told her. And I even cleaned everything, all the surfaces and everything.
You're
Dude,
like
she's.
CSI. I gotta get rid of the evidence.
Oh, no, there was. I sent the Snapchat to her.
Oh,
What do you do when your wife's out of town? I cooked 2.5 pounds of fucking ground beef in smash burger patties. A pound. No, it's 2 pounds. I ain't even gonna lie. I was gonna say 1.5 pounds, but I went ahead and cooked the whole 2 pounds of bacon.
You don't just open a package of bacon and put half of it back.
Well, I was going to because I was gonna save it for breakfast, but then I thought, fuck it, while I'm cooking it, I'll cook it all, and then I'll eat the leftover for breakfast.
There wasn't no leftovers, was there?
Yeah, there was. So I put it in a sandwich
3 fucking
baggie.
pieces.
No, I figured out if you take it out of the
grease.
sandwich baggie and throw it in a couple of
You can rub that
paper
all over
towels
your balls.
and stick it in the microwave, it softens it right back up. Motherfucker, dude. Like I
He
was
rubbed it
in.
on his balls.
Did.
Like, he just rubbed
Did.
the bacon grease. He's like, oh,
Dude, I went to work smelling like bacon, and I was the happiest motherfucker. I was like, it's like cologne. You just rub a little bacon grease on it. Everything's
Like a
good.
reward.
Oh, it's so good. It's
Right.
so freaking good. So I was going to ask you,
me?
before we get too deep in the woods,
I'm going to you again.
I've been. I wasn't gonna. You know, I can't get deep. I don't know why you're worried about that.
I
Fuck.
want to go to the woods. It's cold.
Is it
Would you rather
possible?
go deep or wide? If you had to choose
Rather
one.
go home.
Yeah.
Okay, what were you saying?
Is it possible for us to stream on Pepperbox?
The fuck is that?
Pepperbox is a private deal. You have to pay to do that.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Okay. So Brandon
How much is
Herrera,
that?
the donut operator, the
It
fat
is-
electrician,
you do
all those
anything
guys.
You want to do.
Eli Doubletop.
No, I'm
So-
just saying, like, how much is it?
I don't know.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking. Because see what the deal is. The reason we don't get as good of YouTube video or
Because you
views.
can't stop saying the word fuck.
Oh, it's me?
Fuck.
Yeah.
It's me.
Motherfucker.
No. This is coming from the dude that can say fuck 9 times in one sentence and it actually makes sense. I'm like, what the-
Exactly.
You're getting him excited again.
He's
Goddamn
getting
it.
excited again.
No, but I'm saying.
He fucking talks so much.
See, he can't even say talk so much without
You're
saying
stuttering.
it.
I didn't fucking. Oh, damn it.
Yes, you did. You did. And if we go back and watch episodes, I guarantee you're 3-1 on all of us.
Just curious, when's the last time you guys watched the whole episodes? Do you watch every
Every
one of
time
them?
they come
Every
out,
time they come out, I watch them all.
I've missed the last
You don't.
I-
three.
We
I
know.
miss a lot of them.
That's why you don't know how many times you say the F bomb.
I've missed the
I mean,
last
I
three.
edit the videos. I watch it a lot when I get home.
Do you count them?
No,
You should.
no, it's hard.
You
to put
should.
a
Wait,
You
fuck
got-
counter.
you're a betting man. Let's do the over under here.
Yeah, let's do the over under.
30.
Oh yeah, way over.
Oh, it's way over.
Way
fucking
over.
I think it's over
You're-
30.
yeah, you're gonna have to go over 50, under 10.
It depends on the episode how much I'm allowed to talk.
I'm the guy that posts all the shorts, and I got to be totally honest. That guy can kiss the fattest
I'm
part of
just
my
saying-
ass because
I'm just
you
saying,
cut me off more than I
The
cut
whole
you off.
so the reason why I said you can now post like 3-minute shorts on YouTube is because on the YouTube Studio thing, it gave me the thing at the top of up here. I don't know if you see it or not.
but you
like,
can't.
it says like introducing up to 3-minute long YouTube shorts. I noticed when he was posting them, they're not going into shorts;
No.
they're going into videos.
They are.
So I don't know when the hell that kicks into effect.
Me either.
But all of those things you uploaded, and I tried it, it
They-
didn't work. So
If I go to the ones that are shorter,
they have to
they
be under
post the
60
shorts,
seconds
yeah.
still. So I don't know if you got to set
even-
a certain milestone, like you got to hit a certain milestone to get that access.
I
Maybe?
don't know, but it cracked me up because I'm like, I seen where it did that,
yeah,
and I went back and I'm like, did I not put hashtag shorts? Because if you don't hashtag shorts, it won't
it
post
won't.
it.
The
shorts.
AI system won't put it as a short.
And
it'll put it
and
as video.
all of them, if you go look at them, there's a hashtag shorts on all of them, and I'm like, what in the actual fuck? That's why it was giving me issues with uploading. It was taking so long because it has to process those
in HD.
to up to HD, and
Yeah.
it takes so much longer. Oh, you just did that again.
What?
God, I heard
If
it.
I do that, stuff's coming out.
No, if he does it, you're
There's
gonna
no
die.
smell.
It was horrible earlier.
If
It-
I
it'd
do that,
knock a
stuff's
maggot
coming
off
out.
a gut
Thanks,
wagon.
Charos. You fucked me
Dude, my
today.
stomach is working again.
Yeah, it's working overtime
Yeah,
now.
it
I
fucking
smelled
sucks.
The
I've-
ulcers ain't fucking.
it. Oh God,
Dude, I had to
Oh,
go in
oh.
there and have them burned They had to go in there, like they had to like
burned me.
cauterize mine because they were right
That
there.
just burned my fucking nose hairs.
Because they were right there where it goes up to your esophagus, that that hole that and they had to.
The anus.
It was basically to your stomach, and it was like around that on both sides, so they had to go cauterize them.
Dude, your esophagus.
That was all like inflamed and stuff like that.
that
So
what
like you barely ate, but then once it started to heal,
What kind of ate?
it was just gross.
What kind of ate?
I feel your pain. I have the same issue. That's why I take
Do
my
that again.
medication for
Go
it.
down your esophagus. It's
said you just-
it's not a. It's a sphincter, basically.
Yeah.
It's where it closes up to keep stop stuff from
God,
coming
I
back
fucking
up.
tasted that one. That was disgusting.
I'm sorry. No, see what? What got me? I've got ulcers from all the fucking pain pills from when I had my wreck. Well, I've lived off of pain meds, keep moving, and then let's mix a whole shitload of alcohol in on top of that.
I mean, sounds like
How
a
was
pretty
that
good
going,
time.
by the way? Adapting to not drinking.
I haven't had a drink since
Like,
last
honestly,
Wednesday last
honestly,
week.
do you feel better?
No. Tuesday last week.
Or like, do you feel
You
deprived?
haven't had a
feel
single
great.
drink
I haven't
since
had
Tuesday of
shit.
last week.
Well, let's see.
You got to call
If
him.
you want to get technical, but
You got to
then
call him on his bullshit.
I went
Sometimes
home
he fucks with me and says,
Tuesday work early because I
Did you
got
smell
feeling
it?
like shit.
right.
You're like,
So I have nope. Bottle is on the back porch. I don't even look at it.
that's good.
But,
That's fucking amazing.
it's-
why
I
don't
had
you
a
fucking
drink
try it?
Monday evening. I went to
I haven't had
work
a beer
Tuesday.
in 2 weeks. Kiss the fattest part of my ass.
I have the one last week Monday.
What
I'd
is
had
the
a drink
fattest
at
part of
night.
your
My
ass?
admin it's swelling. It'd been swelling for probably 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
Puffed up. I mean, just hurt. I'd had a drink. Didn't think nothing about it. Tuesday. Go to work. I mean, I'm miserable. Yeah, we had to run up to Olathe to get some stuff. By the time we got back, I told him I'm going to the fuck. Wednesday. Still puffed up, hurting. Couldn't hardly catch it. I couldn't walk 10 feet without it. That everything is swollen so much. My lungs was messed up. Well, in the midst of all this, because it was messing me up before,
Right.
I ended up with fucking dust pneumonia.
God dang.
So,
That's
yeah.
what the spots were?
Yeah.
I got
Oh.
some of them spots, but they'll never go away.
Yeah. We go down
It's
there.
from the nose candy, the booger sugar.
Thursday.
No, it's from my job.
I woke my wife up Thursday morning about 3 o'clock in the morning. I said, you are going to have to take me to the hospital. I'm like, now? I was like, no. Get to get on the bus and go to school. But you got to take me to the doctor. We got to figure out what the fuck is going on.
You're like, no, next Wednesday. Fuck yeah. No.
Get Everett up, send him to school, everything's good. All work, not coming in, I'm going to the hospital. Get down there. First off, fuck that hospital.
Which one?
They're Pittsburgh's.
Oh, yeah.
No mercy.
Yeah.
All the people were great. The people were great. I won't give them all, but that one fucking prick. But the blood pressure cuff they put on me, it didn't go right. They didn't have it lined up quite right. So first reading, it was like 250 over 120.
Damn.
Jesus Christ. You're
Oh yeah,
stroking out.
you know
on
how fast
steroids?
you get an EKG machine hooked up to you? Listen, I'm like, it's not my heart, it's lungs and stomach. They do that. We do chest X-rays. They're doing all the poking, prodding, taking blood samples.
Did they find the hamster yet?
That fucker ain't never coming back.
That son of a bitch quit kicking months ago.
We
He's
did
a
the
fur
X-
ball now.
Rest
we
in
did
peace.
the X-rays.
Poor little
They
bastard.
come back. And they was guessing, assuming to
was
start
him.
out that it was ulcers in my stomach causing this, but they had to be able to relax my stomach to find out.
Yeah.
So they gave
All
me this
inflamed and shit.
concoction.
Ooh.
Oh, the shot?
This
was
is you have
like,
to-
was it
you have to
the?
drink it.
Yeah, no, was
It's,
it the?
lidocaine and Malox?
And well, they call it a shot. I can't remember what they call it,
it's
but it has like a medical name. It's called that shot, and then you drink it, and oh fuck,
from the
it like
basically
lights up your
throat,
shit. Yeah,
It goes numb.
yeah,
It
Really?
feels
And
like
so
you
then,
take
like,
a
when they scan
softball
it-
and try to-
yeah. So when they scan
Really?
it, like
Oh, they never scanned mine because
Oh, they
instantly everything numb. They're like, yeah, you're
Dino, is it
fucked.
not Dino shot. What the fuck's that called? I can't remember what it's called. But I've had the same thing. Yeah.
It
He
was-
had
tastes
his
like
right
shit.
before he
I was
had his
choking to
first
death.
prison blowjob.
I
No,
thought I was
it's
fucking
gross.
choking to death.
Yeah.
He said,
I'm sitting there
It's
on
like the
side
hardest
there,
thing to swallow ever.
And then
Oh,
I
God.
couldn't.
Yeah.
I'm sitting up on the edge of the bed, and the guy comes in. What's the matter? Oh, I thought- Come back and they say, okay, well, you've got an issue with your gut. You probably need ulcers, more than likely. I go through the deal. Do you smoke? Nope, I haven't smoked anything for like 14 years. Okay.
That's a lie.
No, technically tobacco I have not smoked or chewed for 14 years.
That's a lie.
But the Mary Jane.
Okay, a puff once in a while does not
I'm
count.
just saying, a black and mild here and there.
I
Yeah,
haven't had
man.
black and mild in at least 5 years.
Okay, so that's sooner than 14.
Yeah, but it's not as bad as a cigarette.
I said, okay,
No.
they said, do you drink? I was like, oh, yeah, I drink.
Just a
Well,
couple.
my wife's in here with me.
Just a bottle a day.
And she's over there the whole time, yippity, telling all my secrets. Till they say, do you drink? And then you read them mysteriously. She's, yep. Oh, so we're not going to talk about this, huh? Oh, no, you just tell them.
You're like, I have a small
have-
glass of wine with my dinner every day.
I have,
Okay?
I have a couple drinks every on the evening.
And before work.
Well,
Have you been to
what
this
do
fucking job? Have you seen that fucking place?
This boy, he goes, couple
judge me?
drinks. Couple drinks of what? Couple beers? Couple bourbon drinks.
Yeah,
Oh,
half a handle a night.
How much would you say you go through in a week's time? A half bottle.
How big's the bottle?
Yeah.
And probably, half a bottle. Maybe you hear Gina. In reality, I go through a bottle. How big of a bottle?
handle?
It's just a handle. You see that guy like, the fuck?
So are you fucking judging?
It also depends if we record on Fridays.
Yeah.
You're in the medical field.
So
Don't judge.
And
Yeah.
you can see it run through his brain. This a handle a week. Gallons a fucking monthly. Oh, that's not counting everything else.
Yeah, no,
That's
that's just
the
on a
evening drinks.
the weekend or the week basis.
This is
Don't talk
just-
about the weekends.
This is just because of fuck it.
Yeah.
And my couple of drinks in the evening are a
As big as this
44
fucking
ounce
cup.
fucking cup.
Yeah.
As big as that fucking cup right there.
So yeah, they came back and they said, "Well, your oxygen levels are low." Oh shit, I can't fucking breathe because I'm fucking bloated up like an old gray dog tick.
Yeah.
Well, the guy come in and goes, "I'm gonna be there lost for you. There ain't a damn thing we can do for you here." Cool, that's fucking amazing. I'm glad I'm paying you.
Yeah.
Well, but we'd like to go ahead and admit you, and that's have you stay, and we'll keep an eye on you. I said,
If you can't do anything
and that was
for
the
you,
deal. I said, you can't do nothing for me. So what happens if something happens? Oh, we could get you somewhere. Okay, so that's an ambulance ride that's probably about $1,500 now, just ballparking it. Or you're going to call a fucking helicopter that I know damn good and well is every bit of $20,000.
Yeah.
No,
Closer
I
to
think I'm
50.
good. I said,
No.
yeah. I just had open enrollment today. A helicopter ride
Sure.
from our area.
fucking
50
high.
grand.
Probably, yeah.
An ambulance ride is over
think
12.
I think when my son got his, it was like 30-some thousand.
Yeah,
But
they're
2000
50
Well, I'm
now.
going
Well,
off
that's
the last one
2011.
I
Inflation's
took.
a bitch.
Yeah.
Last one I took was 15.
Thanks, Biden.
That was in 06. So yeah, I could see him being that high.
Fucking Obama.
Yeah.
But,
Blaming that guy.
Yeah.
he said,
No, no,
Oh,
no.
I'd like for you to stay. I think I'm going to go home. Well, I don't think you should go home. Well, I really think if something happens, I need to be somewhere where I can go to a real hospital.
You're like, I'm
Yeah, no shit. If they can't do anything for you.
going to go home because I can't stay here.
Hi, Felicia.
If something happens, it looks like I'm going to go north to someone that can actually fucking do something.
Yeah.
Well,
That's what you just tell them to eat
give
a
me my
dick.
discharge
Give me my
papers.
shit. I'm going home.
Well, I had to sign a paper saying if I'd passed out and lacked oxygen and hit my head, I couldn't. Joke's on them. I soon her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Herbert Hoover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your ex-president fucking years ago fucking signed the paper.
Oh, I thought he invented vacuums. The
Wasn't
Hoover
that President
vacuum.
Herbert Hoover?
Hoover?
No, wasn't there a Herbert
Isn't
Hoover?
there Hoover? Well, they didn't used to be
Used to
There's
be,
a
Hoover.
Hoover
used to be
vacuum.
door to door Hoover's vacuum salesmen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he have his own fucking vacuum company?
It wasn't Herbert Hoover that
was-
had the Hoover
I'm just
vacuum
saying.
company,
Wasn't
was
there a
it?
president named Hoover?
Yeah. J. Edgar Hoover.
There you go. Oh my God.
Herbert Hoover was the Hoover
Look,
vacuum
I don't
guy.
I was about
Yeah.
to say,
I'm
motherfucker.
just, I'm just sitting over here.
Public
'cause I don't wanna
education works for me. I'm part of that
Shut
No
your
Child
goddamn
Left
mouth over
Behind.
there.
I'm just
Okay?
gonna sit over here and shut the fuck up.
He's like, I'm gonna put my hoodie up.
I'm No Child Left Behind, so fuck it, I graduated. But yeah. I've just been slowly getting back, and guts are doing good.
So what we're saying is
Get
5K
regular
next
then,
year.
huh?
What?
The 5K next year?
I mean, I'll spend $5K on something cool, I guess.
Oh,
What gun are we buying for 5K?
I'm a 5K on him to make it a mile.
5K what?
Oh, I can do that.
Jog.
Fuck that.
I can jog a
If
mile.
you see me running
You wouldn't
You
jog
better
a
keep
mile
up.
for $5,000.
I can jog a mile.
for $5,000, I ain't
Yes.
jog a fucking mile.
When
Yeah.
you're smoking and my asthma, I think it'd be fun watching both.
I think it would be too. I'll tell you what,
and
if
then
somebody
that would
wanna
be
give
something
me,
to bet on. Odds of them actually finishing the race.
I'm telling
Plus
you right
2,600
now,
odds.
if somebody's going to give
You
me
just- you seek
$5,000 to
out
run a mile, I'll fucking make it. I promise you. I can climb a
It'd be
mountain.
like that guy off the longest yard. Give me a can of corn and Diet Coke.
Don't you cut me, you sons of bitches.
I mean, I carried a
Better
70
not fucking cut me.
I carried a 70-pound frame pack to 10,000 feet to elk hunt. I'm sure I can fucking make it a mile for $5,000.
Yeah,
I
but we
didn't get
prep
shit.
for that though.
I'll prep for the
We're-
fucking
no,
No,
we're not-
5K.
it's just
not
going
prepping.
out and running. It's just random
I'm going to run a
weekends.
5K right fucking now.
No,
I'll
we're
run a
not running
mile.
a 5K. We're running a mile.
I'll run a mile right now if you got $5,000 in your pocket. And I promise you, I'll run it faster than you thought a fat man could. $5,000 is a lot
He's
of
got the
fucking money.
beer hat on with
You
the
ain't got
fucking.
$5,000 in there. I ain't
He's
even
got
worried
the
about
beer
it.
hat on with the 2 beers.
You
pack of
bet your
cigarettes.
ass.
No, with
I
his
don't
card
take. I
does.
don't take debit.
I got $4 and a MetLife card.
I
What
bet
you get me?
I'll run to my truck and back. I mean, that's $1 a foot.
$1 a foot.
Yeah.
It's a lot longer than 4 feet to your
May
truck.
not be a foot, but it smells like it.
You want to smell something gross?
No,
smell
I'm
that.
good.
I got a little
I'm not
dopey.
smelling
I'll
your
give you
dope
something.
piss.
Little dopey on there still.
And, other
I
than
have too
just
much respect
the-
for your wife to
I've-
say what I was going to say.
I've pulled everything
Smell my finger. Tell me that don't stink.
through my chest and around. I'm pretty sure I got some ribs that are not happy with me from coughing.
Really?
Still alive.
Bro, that's the worst when you
Fucking
cough
A.
and you pop a rib out.
Oh,
fucking
it's right
hate
here.
Or separate the cartilage?
Yeah, ugh. Fuck.
It's all right here, so I can't roll over on my side and sleep. I can't.
It's almost as bad as your toddler just fucking going kickboxing on
Can you
you.
still have sex?
What? Can I have what?
Brought to you
still
by
have
Blue
sex?
Chew.
I mean, I probably could, but
Have you tried?
He might pass out.
yeah,
I'd be funner than a 5K.
I guess it would.
It would be. Be like, baby, you should tell me about running 5K. Come in here. Let's run 3 of it in the
I have
bed.
it come or go. If you're gonna make it or fucking
I'll let you
die.
pull my hair.
God, I wonder how long. Never mind.
Don't get me.
My ADHD
It's only
brain
about that
just
long.
kicked. Yeah, but I'm,
You
but I'm
wondering
just
how
saying.
long? It's only about that long.
How long would you have to go for that to equal a 5K?
3 minutes.
You've never heard me huff and puff, have you?
No, I
3
know.
minutes.
I'm just saying because you said we're gonna run 3 of the 5K in the bedroom. Like how much humping equals a 5K?
3 minutes.
No, you can't
I
fucking.
can do 3
an,
minutes.
An inch and a half dick is not 3 minutes in the bedroom equaling a
It's
5K.
the RPMs, motherfucker.
No, that's not
It
how
is.
that works.
It's torque.
You gotta think though.
I got
You got this
250
far.
pounds
How
of
long is a
ass
fucking
pushing it.
mile?
What?
5,200.
There's 5,280 feet in a mile.
It's
Okay, and you're packing 3 inches.
I got there in fucking 30 seconds.
So
30
one
seconds.
stroke's 3 inches, 3, 6, 9, 12. There's 4 strokes in a foot, and you got to go 5,000 something for a mile. You're fucking for a while.
No, I'm not. You should see me.
You had to put like it's like you know how they have the counters like
the
when you
little
walk
clickers.
through and then it clicks.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
your
You
thumb
have
won't go
one where
fast
his
enough.
where his hip meets her hip and it fucking
Your
clicks.
thumb won't go
Yeah,
fast enough. I
clearly.
promise you.
Courtney's gonna have the little clicker for like counting people.
like,
coming
I'm
up.
so
Fucking thumb
bored
would
of
be
this.
gone. She can't click that fast. Tom can. If you don't believe me, go back and watch the short where he's shooting the 22 pistol. Tom's gonna have to run the clicker. 'Cause he's the only one that's gonna keep up with my fat ass. I guarantee you. I'm moving.
Gonna make it to 20. He's
I
gonna be
kind of
on
want to put a
breath.
whiteboard up here to do that bro math. How many humps equals a mile? And then like going off average dick size, which is like what 5 inches.
That's
And then,
6,
like-
isn't it?
Wait a damn minute. Why we got to be fucking trying to strong arm people over here? That's average.
Well, for this time of year, that's average.
My
okay?
wife will
This time
never
of
build
year.
a house because she still thinks this much is a foot.
You ever seen that TikTok where the guy's like, I need you to back it up 6 inches. She backs it up fucking, it's like this far, and he's like, I gotta quit fucking lying to her. All right, which flavor haven't I tried? I've tried
I
those two.
don't know.
I don't know. Let me try one.
It's a mint.
What do you want?
I don't know, but I did the tropical earlier and it was okay.
That's
but
tropical. That's winter mint.
Winter mint. There we go.
That one's stout.
It's the boom boom. Holy shit, that one's stout.
You got to pin one side. That way you get the full experience.
Got to pin its ears back so you get the good booger sugar.
Mhm.
God. That side's still plugged.
Give it a minute.
No, it's plugged tighter than fucking concrete. I'm telling you, that cold air, I ain't getting shit out of it. Oh, it burned a little. Oh, there goes the eye water. Yep, no.
I'll take him in the tractor and I'll take the cap off and stick him in the vent. That way it blows air through him.
Like, I don't know if y'all can hear this, but there's no fucking air
It's not
coming through
picking up
that
on the
side.
microphone.
Got a whistle.
She's locked down.
Oh, son of a bitch.
So we talked earlier, or I talked earlier. Fucking can't even do it anymore. I talked earlier about the 8-point from tonight. So last weekend we didn't record podcast
Just because someone was dying.
Well, because he was in and out of the hospital and in and out of consciousness.
Thanks, Tom.
And he had to have a colonoscopy and all that other shit.
I sure do miss that donkey.
Yeah, they had to cut off 2 hemorrhoids. But so all my Arkansas guys were here, and this is their home when they're in town. So they're all here, and we have this little group chat that when we're all in the stands, we're like, seeing any? You seeing any? You seeing any? And kind of relaying a message on when the deer are moving and whatever. So last Friday, when you guys said, we're not recording, we're not sure if he's going to be out of the hospital, you had something going on, I'm like, fucking, I'm hunting.
Did I? I don't know.
I think so. So I get in the stand,
Life
and
sucks.
it's kind of warm. That cold front hadn't pushed in yet because it really didn't get good till Tuesday. And I'm like, fuck it.
Oh, I had to go buy a stove. That's what I did.
Yeah. I was like, fuck it. I'm going to get in the stand. So Friday evening, I'm home, cleaned up, put all my scent killer shit on, got in the stand. Kind of like tonight. It was one of them. I get off at 1 o'clock, and it's before daylight savings time hit. So I'm like, I'm going to get every fucking hour I can get in the stand before it starts getting dark at 5 o'clock.
I like it.
I mean, I like it too, but I don't when it comes to getting off work. I got to haul ass home, descent, get everything ready, get my ass to the stand, because then I maybe get 3 hours. Before, I could fucking set for like 5. So I get in the stand. I'm sitting there. Sun's hitting me in the chest. I'm trying not to fall asleep. Been up since 4 o'clock. I'm like, oh, fuck. I could nod off right here. I kind of look over my shoulder, and I'm like, holy shit, that's Horn. My other target buck, the Big 10. That's the first time I've seen him on the hoof, too. I'm like, oh, fuck, that's Horn. So I stand up, and I grab my bow, and they're quite a ways further away from me. But there's a doe, and she's got a little button buck fawn with her. And I just watched or listened to a podcast that day where they're like, if you see a doe and she's still got her last year's baby with her, she's not ready. She will, I didn't know this, either she or the rutting buck itself will run that baby off before she comes into estrus. So I see her, she walks off, and then the little button buck comes in and takes up her spot. I'm like, all right, where's it at? Where's it at? And then I see the fucking horn. And when that sumbitch turned his head, I'm like, oh my God. Dude, his fucking GTs are the size of that one's main beat. Like a stud. I'm like, holy shit. Same way, he was 40, 50 yards out from me, kind of skirted the edge of us. Went out to the field and made his way off. Just had a moment. I will ask you about it in a minute. So I got to see him for a short time.
What's that?
I gotta ask
World
him.
out?
Well, yeah, because I'm constantly deer hunting in my head these past few days. It's like fucking. I'd give somebody $50 if they could spend 20 seconds up there. It's not.
I
good.
tried that out.
Because I'm trying to.
I tried that out. You want to spend some time in this motherfucker up here?
No, I don't.
I think I'm good.
The way his eyes bugged out, there's definitely cocaine involved.
Nope, I've been sober for.
He's like,
Cameron Joe 6.
Want to try that?
5 or 6 years.
So my thoughts are tonight. I really thought about it again. So when the Big 10 walked in, I was thinking about it. Tonight, I was thinking about it. I have a brand new GoPro in my truck right now.
Mm-hmm.
I have the chest mount.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it came with all the shit. The waterproof case, the chest mount, all that stuff. I found a deal on Amazon where I can mount it to my stabilizer on my bow.
Mm-hmm.
Need you to show me how to work it. It says all I have to do is put a memory card in it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's good to go. Is that something that you can upload videos if I take them with it
Yeah.
to our podcast?
6 hours of eating Little Debbie Christmas trees.
I mean, it would be good.
3
content.
hours of him in the stand every day is just.
It would be good. It would be good content.
And I'm just like, well,
Because,
I mean, you hear a fucking, then you hear like a rustle, and then you just hear,
What's that? It's not even that you hear. So, I need you to show me how to fucking make it start recording, because I would just mount it to my bow and leave it off.
you got to buy the memory card first.
I have one. It's just one of the little miniature.
Yeah.
I got an old cell phone at home that's got like a 64 megabyte fucking card in it. I never used. I'll just put it in the computer. I have one of the adapter cards that I can put in the laptop. Delete the son of a bitch. Get all the porn off of it.
Or you
Yeah,
just,
exactly.
or you just, whenever you
Get all the Pornhub
put
off.
the
of it.
card in the, like when you put the card in the computer, you just upload that file to the drive you want me to go through.
Okay.
And then I go through it, take out what I want, and then there you go.
Masturbation videos.
I'm gonna say, what about all the titty pics and shit that's on there? Probably.
On the GoPro?
No,
Oh, on
Gonna-
your other phone thing.
I'm
okay.
gonna delete the card.
Oh, well,
It could
you
have.
might want to do
things
that
on
when your
it.
wife's not home.
Incriminating things. No, I don't know. No,
How old's
it's.
this card?
I mean, the phone that it's in's like 15 years old. I don't know. That's why I'm saying I don't even know what's on it. The phone
You better let
hasn't.
me go through it.
Yeah, the phone hasn't been charged. He's like,
Yeah, just
I
go
don't
ahead and
wanna
let me
see
put it to
that.
my computer. I'll be like, wow.
He's like, oh my
How
god.
many fucking pictures of your
I didn't even know
balls?
that was a fetish.
Yeah.
Was that Home Alone? I got
Why are you at a P. Diddy
what a
party?
hole.
I mean, I didn't get a discount on baby oil, so
Yeah. Why are you at a Diddy party? What the hell?
I never did eat at the party. I don't know. I
fuck is
touched the
that?
bottom of the chair and I just pulled the label off.
Oh, that's when it says you go to jail if you remove this label.
It does. It saes warning: do not remove
Why the fuck
this
do they
label.
put those on there?
Holy
if-
shit! It does say that.
Like, why can't you take it off?
I don't know.
The government says you can't.
Give a fuck what they tell me to do.
Speaking of going to jail, so
I'm not going.
there's a.
Doesn't sound like a good time.
It's
No,
not.
I've been
it's
there
not.
enough.
Yeah.
It sucks. They
So-
have good chicken nuggets though.
There's a. Jesus Christ.
Sit arrested on Nuggy Night.
I mean, don't get
I
arrested.
mean,
So I watched a podcast
of course.
last week. It's called Rise Above. You guys should really watch this. It was the very
God,
first
is it-
episode that this guy did. Got quite a few on there now, but it was a dude from Tennessee that had moved to Michigan.
Okay.
Was up in Michigan working,
Mhm.
and he blatantly comes right out. He kind of sounds like you. This dude was.
What the fuck?
I mean, he doesn't stutter, but he kind of sounds like you
That's
because
what I went with.
that's what you were thinking. I know.
He's welcome to the show.
No, no.
Hate crimes.
I'm just saying because
I'm
he was
fat.
he
It
was a
can't be a hate
druggie.
crime if I'm fat.
He was a druggie, and you used to be.
I'm
And,
not a
and
drug dealer. I was a drug user.
I said druggie,
Oh.
and you were back in the day.
Oh.
So this guy was that's the gist of it.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Well, he was with this chick, and they left for Michigan and went to New Jersey because he was chasing a job out there. He worked for a union outfit setting up scaffolding.
Ugh.
Long story short, the girl that he's with, because I couldn't even begin to tell you the whole deal. The girl he was with, she gets sexually assaulted, I think, by one of these guys. They go to a bar. Long story short, they get in a fight. The cops tell him that it's not against the law to fight in New Jersey.
Mm.
He had 3 guys jump him and beat the shit out of him. But it's not against the law to fight in New Jersey as long as it's just a fight. So in his mind, he's 27 years old. He's thinking, well, it's not against the law to fight. I ain't fucking letting this happen again. I'm going to fight. Happened again. They got into a fight. It got broke up. The third time he walks in with this girl in this bar, that
I
guy's
think I
there,
pick a different fucking
and the
bar.
guy, yeah. Well, it's like a hotel bar,
Oh,
and he was staying at him and her were staying at the hotel. They walk into this hotel bar. The guy's there. Long story short, they go out and they fight. He inadvertently kills this dude,
oh, right. That's
But-
not fighting.
but doesn't know it. No, it was fist fight.
Yeah.
Hit him, knee, and the guy doing the podcast, he goes, well, so did you just hit him? He goes, no, it's a fight. You don't fight to just punch somebody. You fight to win. He goes, and this guy outweighed me by like 70 pounds. I wasn't going to let him get up off the ground. He said, I hit him. I elbowed him. I kneed him. He said, I did whatever I had to do. He said, when I left, I grabbed my shirt and the dude was snoring. Like he knocked him out so good that he was snoring.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I went home, threw my clothes on the floor, got in bed, went to sleep. 3 hours later, he said, I wake up and my house is full of cops. And they're like, you need to come with us. Well, these fucking crooked New Jersey cops, they just asked him, they're like, did you beat this guy up? And he's like, yeah. And they're like, well, why? And he told them, he said he had it coming. He deserved it. This was the third time. I called the cops the first time. You know, long story short, he just kept telling them. He's like, this is what happened. And they're like, well, he goes, and he got everything he deserved. He didn't know, and they didn't tell him that he killed this motherfucker. So he's saying on recording, he got what he deserved.
They fucking, yeah.
They used that.
They baited him in.
Crooked ass motherfuckers
baited
used
him in.
that and baited him in. He ended up doing like, I think 6 or 7 years, but he ended up getting off on it. And his lawyer told him, he said, you know, I don't usually do these pro bono cases. I'm going to do this one for free. He said, because they purposely baited
Set
you
you
in
up, yeah.
and set you up. He's like, you know, you didn't mean to kill the guy. You meant to beat his ass and keep him from coming after you again, but you didn't mean to kill him.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a crazy, crazy deal, but that's a good watch.
I just don't watch a lot of podcasts.
I listen to him while I'm mowing.
Well,
Like,
that's,
It also
say-
just depends on what I'm doing.
I say watch.
Well,
I
I
was
mean, like-
listening to it.
Yeah. I mean, like, if I'm on TikTok and I find one that the people are talking about, shit like that, I'll go find it, and then I'll listen to the episode. But, like, most of the time, I just... I play music, or if there's somebody streaming some game I like, and that's got, like... I like to listen to, like, Lil Hoopo and them when they're playing Tarkov, just because... it's a game you can kind of like talk about what you're doing, and then you can picture it in your head. Like it makes your imagination fucking work. Which they
Like
say that's
hentai.
that's good for your brain. Is to like imagine things, and like
Imagine
like
dragons.
if you
Sorry,
like
I
it's
listen
like
to
if
porn.
like if you tried
Imagine
to
dragons.
watch, or if you tried to
Dragon
listen to
needs
somebody
balls.
playing Call of Duty, it's just rage screaming the whole fucking time. But like if you're playing like games that have like a story behind it or a reasoning behind it, it's just like a. I mean, it's just.
Have you played
whatever.
the new Call of Duty yet?
Yes. Yes. It's free though.
How long have you played it?
Beta test right now.
No, it's free for me.
No, no.
You got a fucking computer you're playing it on, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's free for me because I have Game Pass.
Oh,
Is that? It's fucking raining.
That's the fucking fan on that.
No. No, that's raindrops. It's raining.
it's right.
Good, I can see if my fucking patch job on my roof worked today.
Oh boy.
Patch job
So like
on your house
where,
or your
yeah,
car?
so like where my fridge is at, there was water coming in there, just straight down, and then there was water coming in my bathroom above my toilet, which is a bitch, by the way. When you wake up at like 5 a.m., you got to shit, and you got to sit down and you slide that motherfucker. So I was like, I got up on my roof and I was like, I don't see anything out of the ordinary, except you could see like where the roof comes up to the house. There was kind of some cracks and shit like that.
you
So
just
I
take
was
a
like,
5-gallon bucket of tar and start pouring it everywhere.
well, no, I went to Hydrix and I bought that. It's called roofing cement
Oh, what?
and roofing cement.
Oh, you said
And
it too good the second
I
time.
just got like I got like a little putty deal
What?
and just like around the whole thing. I'm gonna throw
What
something.
does it
at
say
you
when
in a
you
minute.
throw something
Like-
at me? So I
like,
lean back.
you're
I
getting there.
love it. I love it.
But like,
I missed
so I
you.
just smeared it on that whole deal where it leaks at, and I was curious to see if it worked. Because like it had, because there was no like broken shingles, there was no like, there's like exposed nails or nothing like that. He's fucking laughing.
No, it's not. I didn't laugh at all.
And so
I'm
like I
just
was like, it has
smiling.
to be coming in around that where it's all sealed together. Like it was just like silicone cracked and shit. Like how they use that. They're like it's tar in a tube, and it's just fucking black silicone. Shut the fuck up. But I mean, so I'm curious to see if it worked. Like, I hope it fucking worked. By the way, if you try to spray fucking cans of foam in your fucking ceiling, it doesn't work out so hot. But I got it in there.
Like expanding foam?
Yeah.
Why'd you spray it in your ceiling?
Because it made a like whenever I could see where it was coming down, I was like, what the fuck? It sucked my whole finger through it, and then it just made a hole. So I was like, I got this. So I bought some expanded foam. Went, fucking sprayed it up in there. Kind of made a little bit of a bigger hole, but then when it's like wet, first off, my fucking brain didn't process gravity because that shit was just dropping on the floor, which I have hardwood in my kitchen, so it just came right off. It wasn't like it was carpet because whoever puts carpet in the fucking kitchen,
it's ruined.
But and then so like I fucking sprayed it up in there, and I was like, yeah, and then I waited for it to dry, and I just fucking whacked it off.
Can I be invited the next time you have one of these just fucking harebrained ideas?
It's a house I don't give a fuck about.
No, but I want to come over and watch this shit.
Why?
Like, can you imagine dripping expanding foam?
Yeah, it's just like comes dripping out of your wife's vagina.
Cool. No, I would leave it and just let like this stalactite build up from the ceiling. Would be fucking funny as hell.
It kind of was.
I bet.
But come to find out, spray foam doesn't like insulation very well.
Ooh.
So, because you got insulation on like your roofs and shit like that. But like when you spray it up in there, it doesn't have nothing to like attach to because like your insulation got all them fibers. It was just like, when I first went like this and shut it up in there, it came right the fuck back out. And I'm like, oh.
No
I'm like, that didn't fucking work out.
No
so I did
bueno.
it. And then so I kind of waited a minute. You could kind of see some of it like kind of like expand a little bit. I was like, oh, there it is. And I fucking just started fucking going to town.
Oh, that sounded
That rattled the fucking floor.
Jesus Christ, I felt that.
Hell yeah.
Why are you not having this? Oh, God.
It doesn't stink.
It goes that way. It fucking did last time.
It smell.
Where's the fucking fan?
Above you.
No, I mean, where's the fan that's blowing it this way? Why are you not?
There's got to be a draft in the window.
I don't know, but I gotta move for a minute.
There's a draft
bad.
or something.
I tasted it.
No smell whatsoever. Hey, I have good gut health again. Happy.
It doesn't last long. It doesn't last long.
Good gut health.
No, because I had the same issue, and like, so they gave me this medication. I have to take 3 pills when I eat. I don't know if you gotta take them or not. Like you take one for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then they gave me a blue and a white one. I don't know if you got the same pill or not. It's a blue and a white one. Well, there's all different kinds. No, so it's
Makes your shit
I
hard.
can't remember what it's called, but the blue and the white one, it's very, very potent shit, and you can only take it up to like 6 months because it's one of those things that's not super great for your body, but it really works. And then the other shit they give me, it's like a mild thing. But the stuff I take 3 times a day, it coats everything when you eat. So like I can actually like if I wanted to go eat hot wings, I could go eat them and it not because like even though you have those and they're healing, it's like scarred area and then you're real potent to get them back. And so like they never go away. I'm sure you know they just never go away.
They're there for
And then if you get stressed out at all, flare up. I mean, like that's the worst. And and I didn't notice at first, but like there was one day I had called Candy, and I was like, I feel like shit today. And she's like, it's probably why you did too. And I was like, and she's like, why? What's wrong? I was like, everything hurts. My whole body hurts. And she's
everything
like,
ached like hell.
well, she told me, she was like, well, come to the house. And she was like, God, you're swollen everywhere. Well, I was gassy.
And you cannot get rid of it.
And so she's like, well, go to the store and you can buy some Gas X pills. She's like, yeah, which it kind of helped, but it was just like the fact
Not
that
a lot.
I felt like you just beat the shit out of me. And
I was taking Gas X pills like
Yeah.
they were Skittles.
yeah,
It wouldn't get rid of it.
no, but
Yeah.
I noticed that like it doesn't take a lot for it to like
Really raining now.
flare back up again. So that's something that you have to deal with forever. But I mean,
It'll be fun.
So are you ever going to be able to drink again?
Oh, yeah. I will eventually, maybe. I get on a wild kick and just never drink again.
I mean, jump on the wagon and stay on it if you can.
Usually
I
during
mean,
the
it's not
summer.
a bad thing.
No, it's not.
Like so I was like I was that way for a while, like, and then I did the whole like I drank a lot every day. It was after my kid, and then Hayden. I was all stressed out as a young kid, and I drank a fuck ton, and then I stopped, for like 3 years, 2 years. I stopped.
Well, usually during asphalt season,
It's not raining at my house.
asphalt season, I dry up.
Well, that's like earlier. It wasn't raining at my house or at the stand, but it was raining on my buddy north of here.
But
Now, asphalt season, I dry up normally because
it's so hot.
sitting next to that machine, 100 degrees, then you got hot asphalt. It's not good for you. You're dehydrated enough. Drinking just makes it.
Yeah, you just start.
Hey, did you hear me
cramping
talk
up.
about fucking knocking myself out the other day?
I mean, I heard a little bit of it. It sounded kind of funny.
Fucking hurt.
He was busy getting banned off the Tic Tac.
Told you.
Getting
I
banged?
fucking told you.
Banned on the Tic Tac.
Who did?
You did.
Did.
Oh yeah, yeah. I got banned.
Again.
That's my
Yeah.
new toy.
And we're banned on YouTube.
We're not getting banned on YouTube. You can show guns on YouTube.
That's a knife.
I know. It's safer. Not really.
That's a gun.
Wait, you brought a gun?
You did.
That's just my
Another
pocket.
gun?
Carry one all the time.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, this is like the little 380 my brother has,
Yep.
but this is
Horse 380.
his is a Glock.
You know which I got to look, see if my appeal came through.
I'm not a Glock fan.
He bought it from my dad.
Oh, yeah?
He bought it from him for whenever he started going back to Kansas City. Like he's working in Kansas City, I think he takes it in his car with him.
You know the best thing about this little gun? I'm not scared to throw this off in a river somewhere.
Oh
Did
shit!
you kill somebody?
No, I'm
Okay.
just saying.
I'm like, Tom, you just confessed to that on camera.
He
I
said
had
if
to-
I have,
I have to go home and
teach you-
delete this
That's
footage
one
now,
of them
Tom.
cheap little guns that if you ever had to use one, a little cheap bastard like this is what
All
you
right, this
use.
is the last flavor, lavender.
Lavender.
Yeah, that smells like fucking lavender.
All lavender.
No, but it's like stout. Besides a little stiffy.
Oh, so I got it. I got it.
Speaking of, by the way,
It says
My-
you have received a new strike
oh fuck.
because of a violation. Your first violation won't be counted as a strike and only serves as a warning. Multiple strikes may lead to an account ban.
Yeah, that's why I stopped.
Tap
doing gun
below
videos
to
on our
learn
TikTok
more
page.
about your account policy. Let's see where the violation is. It shows. Account violation.
Cost watching monies.
Watch your monies. It says you have received a warning
What?
for the first violation. The next violation will result in a strike.
Okay, what was the
Have to
violation?
find out how it affects your account. Let's see.
That's an invitation.
Warning:
to a
your
Diddy
first
party.
violation is check your
No, I
account
was
status.
gonna say my next job. I think we're going to
One or more
Hopefully.
strikes
is a brewery in Kansas City.
for repeat
Really?
Working on the
violations.
inside of a brewery.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna get fucked up. Nice hot beer.
Oh,
They're like Germans. Oh, okay. So, okay. After all the election shit, me and the guy I was working with, we were sitting in the truck eating lunch, right? And you know how everyone's like, because I had watched a TikTok video where it was a guy saying that if Kamala won, he was gonna move out of the country, and him and his wife talked about going to Ireland. He was just a normal average Joe. Like he's like, every year I've been under the whole Biden administration thing. He's like, my taxes have gone up so much. I had to sell my other house and I had to downgrade, yada, yada, yada. He's like, we lived in that house for 30-some years with our kids. So, it's one of those, he wanted to keep it. And so he goes, and the guy's like, oh, so where'd you move to? He talked about moving to Ireland because he's Irish, his family's Irish, stuff like that. Just something that he wanted to do. So I asked him, I was like, if you were to move to a country, where would you move to? Like if you like, your kids are older and you're like, fuck it. Like what country would you move to?
New Zealand,
Why?
because they have red stag and they have no snakes and no spiders.
I said Japan.
Fuck that. You can't hunt in Japan.
and
Just because, like, one, you have access to a lot of modern technology faster. Two, the food and the scenery there is, from what I've seen from whenever Duffy was there, it's fucking, you don't have to live in the city. You
They
can
have
live
lady
out-
boys too.
and-
That's why he wants to go.
Give a fuck about
He
that.
wants a lady
But it was
boy.
just like one of those things, like, and I Googled, like, the price of shit in Japan. So like $1 of ours is 153 yen of theirs. So it's like you could move over there with like you could cash out your retirement, move over there and be set for a while. And the average income over there is like 6 million, whatever the fuck their money's called.
And you don't have to do a few sexual favors to make it till death.
6 million yen.
Yeah. But I mean, like, I just like I've looked at pictures and shit of Japan.
$30,000.
Yeah.
Lots of monies.
But I mean, like,
Lots of
the cost of living there is a lot less than ours, which a lot of places are. But he said something about Finland, I guess. And if you look up the number one place to move, I think it was Finland.
Finland?
Yeah.
Do they allow guns?
Hold on a second.
Because I'm telling you right now,
Here, watch this.
he's gonna ask ChatGPT.
Where's the best place to move to? Oh, fuck. No, it's best country. Sorry, I don't know that one.
God.
That says California.
Detroit.
Where's the
Oh,
best
but
country
that's
to move to?
That's in California. That's a fucking one-sided shit.
Oh, it says Canada.
Nobody's moving to Canada.
But that's
It's like
only
a-
because the only reason why she says that is because it borders the United States.
Yeah,
so
but-
you have like all the trade shit's easier. It's easier
Canada's
to get.
not even a country. Canada's like a loft apartment above a kick-ass party. Fuck Canada.
But
Them
so like look,
communist
if you go
fuckers
here,
don't even allow you to own
it
guns up
says-
there.
It said something about Finland
Blame
was on
Canada. I think it's a song.
here.
It was on South Park. Fuck them. If this is being seen in Canada, kiss my fat ass. Sorry.
I
Scroll
can't
out for a
remember
minute.
where I looked it at, but it was on there, and like it said something about Finland. And it was something about how they have like the lowest crime rate. They have like it was a whole bunch of things like. It was like I don't know, and it had a bunch of shit on there, and it was the number one place to live.
I think Switzerland would be cool too. They have really good watches.
What the fuck?
Swiss-
Watches.
Swiss watches? Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna move to a country for the rest of my life because of watch.
Yeah, you can also own a gun in Switzerland. Italy. My wife wants to go to Italy. I've already looked it up. I could transfer all my fucking firearms to Italy. I'd do that shit in a heartbeat because I could live on pasta and red sauce and shoot shit. They have roe deer.
Ireland's probably the same way.
No, Ireland's pretty strict. Just because those fuckers get drunk and crazy. They don't want them to have guns.
So why wouldn't you move there?
14 pints of Guinness because I got to take my guns with me if I'm leaving this country. I ain't fucking leaving. That's just all there is to it. Fucking America. I'm staying right here. They can kiss the fattest part of my fucking ass.
What is the fattest part of an ass?
Right on the cheek.
I was gonna
Right
say, like,
around the
his-
brown circle.
I was gonna say like, you know, his face, but
You're a dick. I mean, if you look at my ass, it's all fat. So, I mean, the fattest part just be a little bit of it.
I don't know where I'd go. Like South Africa.
What the fuck?
What?
And that word is a word?
Oh, probably.
What the
But
fuck?
anyway, they got big game down there.
Yeah.
see, I wasn't meaning for like hunting purposes.
Is it
I was just
South
meaning,
Africa?
Like,
Oh, wait.
so like if you're like
What part-
okay,
There's part of Africa that you shouldn't go to.
That's like northern Africa.
I don't know. They don't like white people.
Yeah, South Africa is predominantly white from what I've seen on TV.
Yeah,
no, I
but
was just saying like,
my thing.
okay, I
the thing that
understand you're
scares me
gonna
about
hunt your
Africa
whole
is
life.
The AIDS thing.
but like,
I'd go down there. Man, I think it'd be cool.
fuck that, I don't go to Australia.
Fuck that. Everything down there gets you, bites you, sting you, fuck you.
Yeah, it's the top 10 deadliest snakes.
Or do like
They got
the
like
jungle
7
shit,
of
that'd be
them.
Cool.
And then spiders. They have a bird-eating spider. Can I just say right off the top of my head, fuck every part of that. That son of a bitch is as big as a fucking cake pan, and it eats
I'd
birds.
like to go to Antarctica too, though. That'd be kind of cool.
Shoot penguins.
Yeah, it'd be really
Well, I mean,
cool.
no, just like
really cool. Like cold as fuck.
see, I'm not going for the hunting reason. I'm going to like sightsee.
I'd
Like,
say
I wanna,
I'd go
like-
to sightsee.
Like I understand you want to be able to walk out your fucking back door and see like the Montana mountains or like the
Alaska.
Rockies. Like I
Alaska.
guarantee you, there's bigger mountains in fucking like other
No.
countries.
Fuck out your igloo.
Swiss
find a
Alps.
polar
That's
bear.
why I said Switzerland. The Swiss Alps are as big as they get. That's where they have the chamois and the Marco Polo sheep.
The only thing I see as being a problem with going to Africa, them animals are big.
Dude, I watched a video.
The booty tat might just eat a fat kid.
I watched a video last week of a guy that were hunting lion, and he shot it with he's bow hunting too. like
Fuck
man of my
alive,
own
man.
heart. No, he shoots this male lion with an arrow, and you can see that he's hurt, but I don't know if he made a bad shot or what it was, but he wasn't quite dying. So he knocks another arrow, and he shoots. And I'm telling you, dude, when that arrow hit that motherfucker, it wasn't even a thought. It was like the arrow goes in, the lion turns, runs right at him. And this professional hunter that's with him, this PH, he's got a freaking semi-automatic giant rifle. And he shoots again, and the third shot is right at his feet. And this thing does a front flip, lands at their feet, and still ain't dead. Like, this video made my palms sweaty watching it. I'm like, he just about died. I don't want to hunt anything that's going to kill me first.
I don't know. I mean,
Because I'm pretty sure me and you have already talked about like our dream hunt where you want to go.
Yeah, I want to go to
pretty
New
sure we-
Zealand, hunt red stag.
I'm pretty sure we talked about that once before.
For sure.
dream hunt. I mean,
Yeah. What would you, your dream hunt, your dream animal?
Nobody fucking cares, Tom.
Picture this: '85 Chevy pickup on an iceberg with a polar bear looking at you. Pull
You
down
can't
that
hunt
window.
polar bears.
Yeah, you can.
You can?
Yeah.
I thought you couldn't hunt them because they were
No.
almost extinct.
No, you can hunt polar bears, but it's like a limited
I
tag.
just gotta have
Look
the
it up.
pickup there. The fucking heater going.
Yeah, no shit.
No, I just
I don't
didn't.
know.
I just thought for a while you couldn't.
Maybe for a while, but you can now.
So
I know you can hunt polar bears. I know it's a limited deal. I never thought of that. That would be cool. Big ol' ass white rug.
I mean, I don't. That would be cool. I think a bear hunt would be a lot of fun. I am not taking a goddamn bow and arrow. I'm gonna make sure this son of a bitch is dead. I'm not.
I got to be honest. Though,
No,
I love bow hunting. I don't think I'd take a bear hunting, especially like them big
Oh.
brown
oh.
bears.
70.
most states only permit native people to hunt polar bears, but Canada is the only Arctic state that allows non-native people to hunt bears.
Like we're going to
Yeah,
Canada.
but when was
eh?
that? When was Canadian? When was that updated?
I'd love to
though?
go to Canada. I think it'd be nice up there.
I would like.
Eh.
I've been to Canada. I worked in Canada, but I'm telling you right now, their new fucking president or
Trudeau,
whatever he
The
is.
United States
Trudeau.
banned hunting polar bears
Trudeau.
for trophies in Alaska in 1872 or 1972.
They'll stop me at the border now for saying this, but that Trudeau or whatever, he's a piece of shit. Oh wow.
Oh.
Knee lock up on you?
Polar bears are protected. Polar bears are protected under the Marine Mammal Protection Act
Really?
and were listed as threatened species under the Endangered Species Act in 2008.
Huh.
The MMPA and ESA both prohibit the take of polar bears without authorization unless it is necessary for human safety. So
Well,
you can't kill a polar bear.
I watched
You
a
walk
video
up,
the other day and it
boogie,
was
boogie, boogie,
necessary.
boogie, and he comes after you. You're safe.
But yeah, but they didn't like most time they just run off.
Hey, South Park is from
Mhm.
Canada. The TV show.
Yeah, huh?
You just have to go like South Park. Look, it's coming right for me, and then you can shoot it.
Oh, kitty. Oh, kitty.
Okay, that's my papa.
Have you ever dressed up as him for Halloween or anything?
Oh,
You what?
You should.
Go as Cartman? All you gotta do is walk around going, "Fuck you, Kyle."
Yeah, we need to find a Kyle. I know a Kyle.
They killed Kenny. Those bastards.
Kenny was actually redheaded.
Oh, Kenny was the one with the hooded coat.
I know,
you never
but then
seen
one
his
time
Yeah,
face.
he
but there's
took
an
his hood
episode
off, I
he
think
took
he
his
was
hood
redheaded.
off,
Really?
and he's
Yeah.
redheaded. Yeah.
My favorite was Timmy. Timmy.
No, I don't know what my actual dream hunt would really be. There's a lot of stuff I'd like to hunt.
I'm gonna go to Canada and shoot geese.
See, that just don't sound like fun to me.
No, me either.
No, it's just my thing.
Yeah.
Canada would be fun to shoot geese and ducks.
I don't know.
Duck season's
I
open
can
right
hunt a
now.
hell of a
Who
bottle
gives
of
fuck?
bourbon.
Yeah.
Bourbon hunting.
Bird
What?
dog.
Bourbon hunting.
Bird dog whiskey.
It's fucking nasty.
It is kind of gross.
I mean, duck season is currently open in Kansas, but fuck that.
They're gonna look at me weird. I
It's not
walk into the
cold enough.
Walmart frozen food section and blast the turkey.
Did a
Take
shop
a
on them a
picture,
couple-
Eddie.
They did away with fall turkey season because our
But if it was trying to
population's
attack
down.
you, shoot the motherfucker.
It was coming right for me.
Supposed to shoot the turkeys.
No, last week I was sitting in the stand and I had 3 hens and a bunch of frying chickens walk right in front of me. I was like, my wife can eat you, but I can't shoot you, so you're just gone.
Did you see that TikTok video of the dude shooting a squirrel with a bow? He had his buddy recording him, and he's like, he has the camera on.
Did he shoot him with a broadhead or a judo tip?
He's a broadhead, and he's like, oh, it's about 34 yards out there, and the guy's like, he draws back and just, and you fucking watch that squirrel just fucking pissed off, arrow through the side. He's jumping, spinning, and then you watched it like pole vault. The fuck whenever he spun, arrow caught, pole vaulted him up.
Shut up.
Oh yeah, I'll have to find it. But
Oh, that would've been
squirrel
great.
got fucking mad.
That would have been great. Well, yeah, he got mad. He got a broadhead shoved through his asshole.
I mean, he was fucking pissed. What are you doing?
I don't know. I had one pissed off at me. What is that?
Oh, that's when I tried to plug that computer into that fucking cable. Or
Oh,
the
I was going
TV.
to say, that cable's hooked to a TV and the TV's still on.
That should
not
charge
gonna-
your phone.
Can you charge your phone off the TV?
My God.
Shut up. Are you serious?
It's got power
Yeah.
to it.
I know, but it didn't take. It was like, that's cool.
I plug my
Hoping I can hijack the
I
TV.
plug my phone into my computer
Yeah,
tower all
you
the
can-
time.
What is it called? Casting? Cast your
Yeah.
screen to the
No,
TV?
no, you can't cast.
It's
to this
not
TV.
smart TV.
Oh,
Yeah, you can't cast anything to that TV.
Damn it. That would be
Cheap ass
funny as
motherfucker.
hell. I mean,
All right, so tell me this is a bad idea. I've been debating it, and I really
It's a
want to
bad
do
idea.
it. Okay, that's all I needed you to say.
What's a bad idea?
but go ahead and tell us what.
I really want to buy that 98-inch TV.
Or what?
Why the fuck not?
a 98-inch.
Have you not seen it? It's at Walmart.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I've seen it.
It's like
No.
$1,100,
But what?
Why?
bro.
You already said your roof was leaking.
In my kitchen, I think
Like-
I fixed it.
And you said, "Oh, I bought a 98-inch TV," and then the roof started leaking, and it went.
Put
And
that on
was
the
it.
ceiling to block the leak.
Yeah.
Hey, I almost did I had an idea and I almost did it, but I talked myself out of doing it. I was gonna go buy some fucking siloxane waterproofing and just spray my whole roof with it. It'll work.
Why don't you just put a metal roof on it and call it good?
'Cause I'm not staying in the house long enough to do that. I don't give a flying fuck. I'll just burn it down when I leave. Fuck it.
It's got some valuable stuff in it. Can I salvage some shit out of it before you burn it?
No, you don't want that house.
I don't want
There's
the
nothing in the
house. I
house
just
that's worth
want
a
the
fuck.
shit out of it that's worth money.
Like what?
All them monies. It's got new hot water heater. I know that because you put it in there less than a year ago.
Uh huh.
It's got a furnace. It's got a couple air conditioners. There's a lot of shit. A lot of valuable shit before you burn it.
Fucking tweaker Joe over
Yeah,
here.
God
I'm
damn.
just
Can I have your
saying.
copper?
There's
Yeah.
lots of copper. You know copper's expensive.
Right.
Here.
But no, I even told my lady, I was like, I really want to buy, because our front room TV, it's a Samsung 55-inch TV. It no longer connects to the internet. So
This
like
is-
I had to go buy like a little Roku box to plug it into it, and the Roku box works just
Oh,
fucking
it's
fine.
too small.
But
Who buys a 55?
it was one that it was actually one when I went through the divorce and had to move out and had nothing. Her mom actually gave it to us.
Really?
So like it was one of those. Her mom's like, well, it was in our basement. We don't ever use it because they had like a little they had like couches and shit in there like for the kids to go watch TV. Well, they didn't ever use it. So she's like, you guys need to take the TV. Well, it will no longer connect to the internet at all. And TVs don't
You
really
hit the
have.
reset button on it.
Yeah, I factory
you
reset the
turn
TV
it
like
off,
3
turn it
fucking
on?
times. Yeah, and it won't work.
Try smacking it with a hammer.
I poked a hole in it. No, I'm just
No,
kidding.
no. The
Um,
IT guy always says you turn it off, turn it back on.
Yeah.
Everything's good.
Turn it off and wait 60 seconds and then plug it back in. So I told her, I was like, I'd like to buy a new TV. Well, after it started doing the internet bullshit, she was like, fine, if you want to buy a new TV, fucking buy one. And then they came out with that 98-inch, and it's just a cheap one. It's like a Hisense or an on
Vizio?
TV. No, it's like a Roku TV.
Fucking I've had one.
But well, it's not the Roku brand. It has like, you know how like you get like a Samsung, it's got all the Google shit
Mhm.
and stuff like that. It's like on or whatever it is. Like it's like well, every TV in my fucking house, but that one that's broken
He said
is
all
an
you
on
have to
TV.
do is turn it on.
Really?
Every TV besides the one that we have at my mom's, and it's a Vizio, and it's older than fucking dirt, so it is what it is. But like all the smart TVs for upstairs that I've had since I bought them when I moved in are all the fucking like high sense TVs, but they're the smart TVs.
I know, but you was talking shit on that one. It's got all the little icons on the bottom.
It's the laptop.
Well, it looks smart.
Yeah, it's
That's
a real
smart.
It's a
So
real
that's
smart fucking TV, guys.
It's just a
real
big ass
smart one.
monitor.
Basically, that's what it is right now.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
But like, I was thinking about it. I'm like, 98-inch fucking TV, and she's like, "Well, what if we move?" I'm like, "What the fuck you mean? What if we move?" And
We're
she's
not
like,
leaving
"Well."
it here.
She's like, "What if we don't have a big enough front room?" I said, "That doesn't fucking matter to me. It can
You
take
put
up
it
the
on
whole
the
goddamn
ceiling.
wall." I mean, I probably wouldn't be able to mount that big motherfucker.
Can you imagine the size of titties on a 98-inch TV?
Fucking imagine.
I'm saying they'd be bigger than your head.
It'd be
That
the best way to
extreme
watch
zoom.
porn.
Jesus.
Oh my gosh!
Get a 3D.
Wow.
Bro.
Wow.
I was on fucking TikTok the other night scrolling and shit, and this dude was sitting there and he's like, "You've been on your, the Meta Quest thing." He's like, "It's a VR," and he's like, "You've been on that thing a lot lately," and he's like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Why?" And he's like, "Well, there's some things you can download on there," and he's like, "What do you mean?" And he was like, "You can literally have sex on this thing without actually having it."
Shut up.
Yeah.
Gross.
So my ADHD fucking brain was like, "What?" And so I went and looked it up. Yeah, there's a fucking game you can buy.
You know who he sounded like just then?
What?
The dude on TikTok. What?
No way. Yeah. But yeah, you can literally. Oh, don't let
So
the
you
streak.
did. You looked
Don't
it
let
up.
the streak end on TikTok. Fuck you, Mike Goucher. You banned sack of shit. I
Does he
hate
still
that.
have
Like
a
it. Like
streak?
this. Like well, the sad thing is this motherfucker can carry a streak on TikTok because he sends you 9. And the funny thing is I can tell about noon every day. Dink, 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 dink. I'm like, yep, it's the last hour of his work day. He's fucking bored.
But they were good, weren't they?
I watched
I
some
haven't
of
even
them.
went through TikTok yet to see what you sent me.
Oh, some
Yeah.
of them are good.
And then Tom's comes about 8 or 9 o'clock. I think
No,
when he lays down.
And the funny part is mine
Maybe.
don't.
Yeah,
Mine don't come at noon. I know that.
it's like 12:30.
No,
or 12:45.
no. It's got to be 1:30 or 1:45 because it's when I get in the deer stand. I put an
Oh.
earbud in
Well, I'm at
and
work. so I
I'm
don't
sitting
fucking-
I'm sitting in a deer stand. I'm like, oh, that's funny.
Some
Oh,
of
that's
us work
funny.
till 5 o'clock.
So the Rock FM. Have you watched any of those that I sent you yet?
The British guys or whatever they are.
No, they're Australian.
Or they're
The
Australian guys?
Australian radio show.
Well, they
Seen a
fucking
couple.
sound like I get confused because
Oh.
sometimes they sound British the way they
Oh.
talk, and then sometimes they sound Australian.
Dude, I literally, I know why I didn't see any deer Wednesday.
You're watching TikTok.
I
all the
was
time.
giggling so fucking loud in the deer stand.
Yeah,
Like,
because
they
you sent
had
me
to have
like
heard
3
me.
of them, and it was all about the same shit. Yeah.
No, the one is, so this guy drives a service van, and he went to pick his buddy up, and I guess over there, like the malted milk balls you get at the movie theater. Well, they're called
spilled them in the car,
Maltesers,
yeah.
and he spilled them in his van. Did you watch that one?
I don't think I've seen.
Oh, you wait, you watch it because his buddy has a boxer dog, and he thought he didn't find them all, and there was one in the seat, and he thought maybe his buddy sat on it, so he just grabbed it and threw it in his mouth, and it was a rolled up piece of dog shit. He does that. He does that. He struggles so bad to read it. Just reading it makes him sick
Oh,
to his
speaking
stomach.
of dog shit in the
And
car,
his buddy is cracking up, and it wasn't so much that I got tickled from him eating dog shit. I got tickled from his buddy sitting over there, and he is fucking crying, and I am too. And my face hurt from smiling so fucking big, and I'm like, oh my God. Because he goes into detail, and he's like, it tasted like dog shit. And his buddy instantly goes, how does he know what dog shit tastes like? He's like, it tasted like dog shit smelled, or it really tasted like dog shit. And then he starts talking about how he bit down and it was stuck in his teeth, and he took a drink of water and he's trying to wash it
Are you-
out.
he's got intestinal
I
problems.
know.
You gonna make it
And
throw
he
up
said-
over there?
He said, I took a drink of water, and as I spit it out, it went into the cup and it was brown.
Stop it.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough.
No, it's not. It's great. Because that's what he was doing, trying to read it. And he's talking about flossing, and the floss comes out brown.
Ugh. Now, speaking of dog shit in the car video, I was
I'm gonna
watching
have another
one.
accidental discharge in here when I shoot him in the foot.
Hey,
was watching
he's already
fucking-
mustard gassed me twice.
TikTok today at home, and this lady was like, her and her man were taking their dog. They were going to see her parents. They were going on a road trip.
The dog shit in her lap.
And she's like, it's his first ever car ride. And he's all fucking happy looking up. They get on the highway, and it's been like an hour. And now all of a sudden, she was like, he's shaking. And I'm like, oh, he's gonna get car sick. He's gonna puke.
Pull the fuck over.
He sprays shit all over her,
All over.
and she's like, ah! And he's like,
I saw that.
Yeah.
The dog's looking out the window, and she's like, ah. And she's got shit from like literally right below her tits all the way to her
and the dog's
knees.
just happy as fucking can be.
Yeah,
And
his
he's just
tail's
like
going to
"Woo!"
town, and he just mustard gassed the fuck out of her clothes.
The window at highway
Yep.
speeds. Goodbye, Rover.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Said, and that is when the
God.
dog learned how to swim on pavement at 85
Dude,
miles an
my
hour.
fucking dog today. So I let him outside. I think there's been a dog running around my neighborhood that runs around everywhere.
Wait a minute.
That's
Let's put this into perspective. Tell everybody what kind of dog you have.
half golden retriever, half dachshund. His mom was the dachshund.
He has a golden wiener.
He has the dachshund. He has the wiener dog face, the nose, and everything, and then he has the jet black long golden retriever hair, soft and everything, but has
Little
like
bitty short legs.
no. He's about as tall. He's the same size as Blue.
Is he?
But he has like the golden retriever spots, or not the spots, the dachshund like spots. He has them on like his neck, and it's like it's just like it's weird. It's very smart, but very dumb dog. So today there's something been running around my neighborhood. I think it's a female dog in heat or something, because about every hour he gets this fucking jolt to go outside,
Has a tendency of making guys go
and
crazy.
so he'll fucking
Not a
run
good
around the
female.
yard and he'll piss 900 times. And today he's out there running and running and running, and I'm like, God damn, you're peeing on everything. Fuck. Like, nose to the fucking ground, like a deer in the rut. I mean, he'll run up to an area and just bury his fucking nose in the dirt and just fucking, he's like, and I'm like, does it
I've
smell
done that
good,
a
little
couple
guy?
times.
I mean, goddamn.
He said,
And-
God, she smells good.
And then all of a sudden he just comes walking over like this, just limping. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And so I'm like, what? And so like I kind of like do that whole like I kind of like jolt at him just to see if he'll like run off, and he runs off and he's like wanting to play, and then he goes and he walks over to me. I'm like, what the fuck
Out of
did you
neck.
do?
Playing the pity card.
And so I walk over and I grab his fucking paw, and I'm like, there's nothing stuck in it. There's nothing, like, you can't see a cut or nothing. There's nothing wrong with it. And then he just licks my fucking face and takes off running. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking punch you. And then he's
lick my
running and fucking
asshole.
running, and then he comes over and he's like doing it again. I'm like, get in the fucking house. I was like, get in there.
Go inside.
Yeah, you little fuck. But now he's an interesting looking dog, but he's a good dog. He hates people. I don't get it. And like it's hilarious. Like he'll look out the window. Like I see, he hops on the back of the couch and looks out the window, and like that oversees the big part of my yard. And like all the kids running around, so he just sits there and I'm like, oh yeah, you fucking get him, killer. You fucking get him.
You open the door and,
then
he
you look-
runs into the bathroom and hides.
No, you open the door and I'm like, well, let's go fucking get him. He'll jolt out there, running over, tail fucking wagging, sitting down, like excited to see him. And I'm like, oh yeah, inside he wanted to fuck him up.
Sick kill.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to lick him to
Except
death.
the mailman. Oh, I don't know what it is. I have a dog that finally hates the fucking mailman, but this dude, he sees him every day. And he lets
That's why he didn't like him.
he lets you know every day, I'm gonna fuck him up. And when you open that fucking front door, he just stands at the edge of the door like, and I'm like, well, go get him. And the mailman's like, well, come on, buddy. He just stares like, nuh-uh.
Like, no.
Ever since he got his ass whooped, he thinks he's hot shit. Stupid fucking dog. Like he goes, so like before he got his ass whooped, there's a dog behind me, like to the corner of me. He's on a chain all the time outside, has a doghouse outside, whatever. Well, like Django would run over, piss all over his yard, and then run back to ours. Like, hi, fucker, you can't pee over here. He pisses him off. Well, one day he got a little close, and that dog fucking body slammed him. They're about the same size. Had a hold of his fucking face. Well, I have no shoes on. I was outside with the kids, and I just had my sandals on while I was jumping on trampoline with them fucking around. I see this and commenced running across my yard, jumped the little brick wall thing, run across
Can you picture that?
a gravel
I
This
fucking
dude
can.
in flip-flops.
a gravel fucking no, I was barefoot. A gravel fucking alleyway running. And just run over and no, that was on the way back.
Yeah.
And on the way over there,
Adrenaline.
I
Yeah.
fucking punted this fucking dog right here because he had Django down attached to his face. And whenever I
Animal
fucking punted
cruelty,
him
he
so
kicked him
hard,
in
he
the
let
throat.
go, obviously. Well, then the fucker came at me, and I'm like, yeah, come on. I mean, like, someone fight, I'm not going to fucking lose. yeah.
All I can think of is Adam Sandler with the goat. He's like, what put up your dukes. He's like, I got no fucking dukes. What are you got a 30 style box of goat?
But, and so he goes back to the house. Well, he's got blood coming out of his eye and his ear. And I'm like, well, and like he gets in the house and I'm like, pretty sure he's going to lose that eye. Cause like it swelled shut. And then once it kind of came to crest open, it was like this weird color. I'm like, he lost that eye. His eye.
But he didn't.
No, he fucking didn't. But ever since he got his ass whooped, he thinks I will fuck you up. But he gets close enough, he like hunkers down. He's like, please don't fucking hurt me.
Please don't
Like,
hurt me.
but on the porch, he stands like fucking 10 foot tall like a pit bull. But when you can get close enough, he was just like, oh shit. Like,
Don't hurt me.
Yeah.
Hurt me.
what did my brother Snapchat me for? Probably because we're playing cards tomorrow night.
Cards?
Mm-hmm.
Where's my invite? What kind of
Um,
cards?
Bring your money.
Text
Strip
just hold 'em.
poker?
Texas Hold'em.
Oh, I ain't played that in a minute.
We have. What are we doing this week? We are kid free tonight.
Take that Blue Chew I gave you.
Ooh.
Oh.
See, my lungs will hold out.
Where'd he go?
A buddy of his is having a camp out. And so we're supposed to be sleeping out
Oh,
in the
hey.
backyard.
I still have this 10 mil bullet.
My guess is they've already moved children in the house. In the rain.
Yeah.
It's cold.
Fuck them
But
kids.
he was his
Once you
first,
go out, you don't come back in.
his first buddy sleepover. 12 years old, and he's finally doing it. He stayed with like my mom and
Right.
his aunt and shit
He's
like
pissing
that.
in
But
a sleeping bag right now.
He's wiping his ass crack on somebody's pillow.
No, dude,
get pink
I saw
eye.
the video, and he's like, and it was this guy, and he fucking barges in his roommate's door, and he's playing video games, and he's like, "What's up?" He was like, "Tell me the difference between curtains and toilet paper." And the guy's like, I can't think of one. He goes, "I fucking knew it was you." He fucking walks out.
Oh, that's good.
It's gonna be ever. He's like, "I'm out." Oh, look at that curtain.
The difference between curtains and toilet paper. That's great.
wipe my ass with a plastic shower curtain. Yeah.
Oh, that would suck. That would smear it right up your back. I mean, I'm willing to try for science, but I don't think that would work.
Okay. So, I can picture that first time you go to your like old lady's like parents' house. You gotta take a shit, and you're like trying to be quiet because you don't want like pull a Tom right now,
Said me
and
never.
there's no toilet paper, and you just see these nice white hand towels.
Yep.
My wife calls me splatter ass for a reason.
But the
I'm
question
blowing
is,
shit up. If
but
I
the
gotta
question
poop,
is,
I'm pooping.
do you hang the towel back up with the streak?
You turn it inside out so they can't see
No,
it.
you burn it.
Hang it up. You break up with her. You never talk to her.
Or you throw it out the bathroom window.
No, they'll
And
find
then
it.
go around when you get, you
Yes.
leave.
The sad
And then you
thing
go
is,
around the side of the house and
if
grab
I
that
tried to
towel
throw it
and
at
take
the
off with
Leave it.
The sad thing is, if I tried to throw it out my old lady's dad's bathroom window, it goes out to the patio. Everybody says you just
Just think about it.
Where did this shitty towel come from?
you see a towel fly out the window, and
At
she's like,
some
"That's my
point-
decorative towels." Oh, and it's in the bucket.
It's got a
No,
shit
if-
stain on it.
If you put it back, turn it inside out. At some point, somebody's gonna need to dry their hands or something. They grab it.
Oh.
Oh, my face is wet.
Smell my fingers. It smell just like that. No pee.
Oh, sore ribs and laughing hurts.
I could imagine.
Yeah.
Or,
Break
like
up
her
with
mom
them.
goes to walk in, and
Yeah.
like you're just sitting there casually having a drink with her dad, and she's just like, "What the fuck?" And there's
No. Or she goes in there and she got something. She decides to wash her face off.
Yeah.
It's
And
just
then grabs that
brown.
towel and went and got a shit streak from forehead to
Doesn't
chin.
know it till she walks back
Oh
out.
yeah, and she's like, "What is that smell?"
There's shit on my good towels. Well, time to head out.
Said, "Why do you look like you got in a fight with a brown Sharpie and lost?"
I'm like, "Damn it, babe! I told you, there's a difference in toilet paper and towels."
I love it. That's great. I've never even thought of it that way.
I kind of want to try that.
Man, I wish I could remember them. I heard some good deer stand dad jokes this week. I was fucking cracking up. I'm like, I can't wait to tell the guys. Totally forgot them.
Right.
It's
Good
that
story.
It's that CRS.
Can't remember shit.
Yeah, it's worse than Alzheimer's.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Did anybody you know die this week?
What?
yeah.
What the fuck?
Actually, yeah, yesterday.
Somebody I knew did too.
No. Who died?
My buddies, Larry Bloomfield from Prescott,
I don't know who that is.
Keith and Brian Bloomfield.
Yeah.
Dad. He passed away.
Yeah.
I was trying to be funny, and then I got to
That
think
kinda
about
bit
it.
you
I'm
in the
like,
ass, didn't
really,
it?
really fucking happened. Yeah, it kind of sucks. He was a good dude, but
Right.
yeah,
No, no one died.
yeah, several people died.
Not that I know of.
Yeah, it's been a shitty
Fucking
week
dark,
for that.
man.
Sorry.
Damn,
Sorry,
everybody's
everybody.
laughing about
wiping
shit
our asses.
streaks.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he's like, "So you know anybody who died this week?" And we're like, "Okay, you're pushing the fucking."
That was my mom. That was my mom kicking in because she'll always call me.
Bring up your dad.
My
Ding,
mom,
ding,
my
ding,
mom
ding.
was the obituary readingest fool you ever met in your whole life. Well, now she's figured out she doesn't even have to read the obituaries because they don't get the paper anymore. My dad downloaded the
Tribune.
the funeral homes app.
God.
Oh God.
Oh
Damn.
yeah, so she just like, hey, you remember so and so?
Nope.
And I'm like, not really. She goes, oh, you'd remember if you seen them. And I'm like, why? She goes, oh, they're dead. I'm like, what the fuck?
What did he look like last
And then she'll show me her phone. She's like, remember him? And I'm like, actually, yeah. Yeah, can you believe they're dead? And I'm like, no.
If they're in the obituaries, yeah, I can. The last few days, I've
Oh,
been
by the way,
listening to them to make sure
I'm
it wasn't
thinking about
me in there.
this, and I wasn't gonna say it on camera, but I'm going to, and you
Okay.
can judge me all you want to for it.
Oh,
But- My old lady, she works for the Beacon, the food pantry. Well, they did do the thing every year for Christmas where they go asking places for like donations and stuff like that. And so they're
oh, he's fixing to throw somebody under the bus.
no. It's actually we're gonna do it. I'm paying for it. But
I mean, I'll help.
so they
Got a
buy
deal on this.
No
they
shit.
they try to buy bikes for kids.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
so I told her, I was like, well, I'd like to buy. I was like, I'll buy a bike or two, whatever.
For sure.
And she's like, okay, well, you can make like the donation. And I wasn't gonna like say, well, you can say it's from us, from the podcast, but it would just have to be like the STS logo. I don't
Okay.
wanna put like shooting the shit donated to a charity fund.
Well, yeah.
I mean, yeah, but I would just do like you can just say STS on like because they send out like thank you cards and do like a big thing for like social media who all donated money.
Cool.
And I wasn't gonna put like shooting the shit on there. I'd just put like
STS
STS
podcast?
podcast. Yeah.
You know what really sucks in a deal like that? There used to be, and
But
I'll bet
she
you they're
said-
still fucking there. All the bikes recovered around town, thefts and shit like
The
that,
city.
they would throw them in one fucking building, and they'd never see the light of day again.
No.
Why in the hell we can? And I may be speaking out of class on this. They may have all been. They're probably destroyed, if anything. But you
They
could
probably
take
it to
all
the
them
fucking
bikes
dump.
and donate them.
Yeah, that would be cool.
But no, I think we're gonna do that.
Okay.
So I told her to let me know like what size of bike to get, like bikes to get. Like,
Get a big one.
well, no, it
That
just
way when the
depends
little
on 'cause,
Little
like,
fucker-
for the
No,
big
get a big
kids.
one. That way when the little fucker makes a shitty ramp out of plywood and a cinder block and he fucking doesn't land it, he gets his nuts smashed just like I did. I want his feet.
Banana seat.
I
with
want his
fucking
feet.
eight
Yeah,
bags.
I want his feet coming off the
But-
pegs. I want that top bar to just split the twins and drive his fucking tailbone right up in his spleen. I want him to feel the pain I felt at 9 years old,
not the
going,
fucking 70s, Goucher.
"Oh Jesus."
Christ.
Oh no, I'm just sorry.
But no,
I
she's
went
gonna
on
let
a
me know
tangent
like
there.
what size of
Do
bikes
we know
to
anybody that died?
get. Jesus Christ.
Sorry, I had to bring that up.
Here we
I
go
had to change the
again.
subject, so I'm not.
No, but we know some nuts that died from a fucking piece of plywood and a
But-
cinder block.
No, she's gonna let me know like what sizes to get.
That's cool.
So I was just
That's
gonna
cool,
do
yeah.
it. I was just gonna
If
do
we
it for
do
us.
this right, we could load up and go get about. I bet we could get probably a dozen of them. You just got to drive the right sides of town.
Oh fuck! No,
Yeah.
we're not stealing bikes and donating them to charity.
I mean, I'll kick the little
But
fucker
we
in the
could
face if
donate
you
them
throw
right
the truck.
back.
Hey, I'll kick him in the face if you throw the bike in the back of the
But-
truck.
Think about it. Wouldn't it
And
be
then-
awkward?
Are you driving?
I
do.
drive.
Okay. You drive. I'll kick the little fuckers in the
Think
face.
about it.
You
You're
grab the
donating
bike.
the bike back. Here you go, little Jimmy. That's my fucking bike.
Said, aren't you glad to have it back? Keep your
ta-da.
mouth shut, you little son of a
Shut the
bitch.
fuck up and smile. I'll give you a
He's like,
sticker
wait,
later.
you repainted it. You're welcome.
You're welcome. That's fucking $high rattle can, you little prick. Shut up.
And then if they do, they do like a toy drive thing too, I think. So I might do that too. But-
So, how do we drive toys?
Remote controls.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, have you seen some of the Power Wheels now?
Yeah.
Have you seen the fucking RC cars on TikTok?
Okay, well, not even the same thing. But
It
like Power
is.
Wheels, you can drive.
Oh, yeah. I saw a little kid driving a Power Wheels the other day. It was a really fancy one.
Did you
He
kick him
had
in the
this-
fucking T2 and take
No, he
his
had
Power
this hot,
Tom, he's just
We can steal that too.
he had this hot ass stepmom, and it says when your stepson gets a new Power Wheels, and she's carrying like a cocktail, and she like sits down in the car with him.
They're
And
big.
it was a full on video, and I didn't watch it at all.
Iron.
And shit, she had a set of legs that went up, and made
Have
an
you seen
ass
the
out of
kid on
herself.
there that has the fucking
How that
flatbed
kid kept
trailer
his-
on the Dodge truck and he loads up the fucking the side by side on the
Mhm.
trailer? His
Yeah,
dad-
that's cool.
that's fucking dope.
That's cool as hell.
That's dope. But the
No, it
they
wasn't
didn't
dope.
have
It
that
was a
shit
side by side.
whenever I had like we were kids.
You know what I got when
With
I
the
was a
Jeep.
kid? I had a stick. I took out of the tree.
Yep.
You got your ass whipped with it.
I got 3 Hot Wheels, and I got to make my own fucking track out of dirt. Every bit of the dirt that I didn't eat.
Speaking of
I
Hot Wheels,
used
you know
it
you
as
can
a
get
track.
custom made Hot Wheels now.
Shut up.
Yeah, you can literally go online and like take a picture of your truck outside, and they'll make you a Hot Wheel.
Ain't nobody.
No,
And
I'm
they-
just saying, like, but you
And they
can.
make the tire cup and it shake really hard at 40.
I mean, no, you gotta lightly bend the axle a little bit. You gotta slowly bend. You gotta
And
slowly
if
bend
they
the
could
left.
do
end.
that shit, it'd be
there
perfect.
we go.
Yeah.
And they make the son of a bitch need power steering fluid every fucking 2.5 days.
No, you got power steering
Because
fluid. You got
If
power
they
steering
could
fluid
do
going
that,
in.
I would have the most politically correct Power Wheels ever.
But no, I seen that on TikTok though. You like
Oh,
you literally
realistic, not politically
custom
That
made.
too.
Because this lady bought one for because her husband has like a
Does
A
it have a
Skyline?
burnout high beam?
I mean, Hot Wheels don't have that specific detail.
Me either.
But
But
I
I
mean,
just leave them on dim.
But no, she got one for her husband because he has like a Nissan Skyline that he's custom made. So she went on. She took pictures of it and she went online and they even did like the intel of the detail of the interior, and like when you could open the little doors and it would show the inside.
So they
of the
could put a rip in the passenger seat.
18 fucking pounds of dust in your truck,
And it comes stay
dude. Dude, the sad thing is so the very first day I bought.
That hurt.
The very first day I had bought.
Stop! I can't breathe.
The very first day I bought my AR-10, he's gonna die. You're trying to kill this motherfucker, and he's gonna die.
I need oxygen. Oh shit!
I didn't hear the joke. What happened? Did you just hear the cum stain in the seat? It's on the dash.
I still can't do. Oh fuck! I'm crying. I
You have a cum stain on your dash?
I said, "Can they put a tear in the seat?" He goes, "Yeah, right. The cum stain on the dash."
Did you come in his truck?
Not yet.
Oh, that fucking
Oh, it
hurt.
hurts. All them ribs.
Shit! Now my nose is really plugged. Oh God!
damn.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's where we're gonna conclude this episode of.
Oh shit! I'm
Okay.
about to pass the fuck out. Like really, I think I need oxygen. That was so good.
Yeah.
I'd have to stick that son of a bitch in my ass to get anything out of it right now because both nostrils plugged. Oh, that was good. Thank you. I needed that. Ooh.
Oh.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
Who died?
Yeah, did anybody? Do you know anybody that died? Ooh.
Oh, me.
Yeah.
About 30 seconds ago.
Custom Hot Wheels with torn
Stain on the dash.
torn seats and gum stains on the dash.
Speaking of,
I need a
you guys-
broken windshield.
Do you guys
and a-
remember
and a-
back in the day when you could like buy the car kit, then you could build them?
I still got some.
Did you ever like finish it?
No, I never started it.
They're still in the box if you want to buy one.
I've never even like got to the point to paint it.
That one is a rotary engine.
Like I fucking put it together, then I'm like, I gotta paint it, and I just never painted them.
You know what's funny?
Bit more time sniffing the
Is
glue.
I was just getting ready to say that. I literally have one at home that's never been opened, or it's been opened. It's never been even touched, other than
The glue.
yeah.
Glue's been
Yeah,
gone
I had a
forever.
fletch tearing up on an arrow. So I opened the son of a bitch. I took the glue out of it and I used the glue to glue the fletch back down on the arrow. So it's missing the glue. Everything else is perfect. That's all it. God.
All right, you
I
gonna wrap
felt
this out
that
now?
one. Meanwhile, back in the corner where we're about to fucking be dead. Ooh, shit.
Oh, don't worry, it don't smell at all.
I don't smell a fucking thing.
Oh, I went from giggling to
Smell.
gagging.
Oh.
I tasted that.
I can't smell nothing.
Oh, I can. I can. God bless. I'm gonna have to take it.
Shove that in your ass.
I'm just gonna hold it up close to my. It doesn't smell like poop.
Quite lovely.
It is. Just rub it all over the microphone. I can sit here.
He gets the smelling salts out here.
Those fuckers are stout.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you get these?
Tom's ass.
TikTok.
Nasal stick. I'm afraid to put it in my nose because you all been stuffing these sumbitches up there, and I'm
Put it
not
right
trying to
there.
share boogers.
For fuck's sake.
Ain't got nothing to do with fuck's sake. I'm just not trying to share boogers. Damn, that smells good though. Oh, it smells better in your butt.
My butt don't stink.
Ooh, I'm just trying not to cry. That was good. That's probably the most painful laugh I've had in a long time.
Yeah.
So,
What are we at time wise?
hour and 40 minutes.
An hour and 40 minutes. Damn, we just keep this going. We could totally make a two-parter out of this.
It's easier said than done.
It is?
Oh, work. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Because you got to find the right place to like cut it off. And then.
And cut.
No, it's not like.
Shit, he goes,
No, it's
"All
not
right."
like that. Like you gotta like find this place where it to like fade out, and then I gotta do more editing and like adding in like this is part one, and then all the other
Oh.
fancy shit that I put in there. Yeah, you fucking try it.
Oh. It's so hard, he said.
I spend my whole Sunday doing this.
I spent my whole Sunday posting shorts. Tom spends his
I
whole
lay on
Sunday in his
couch.
shorts.
I don't even get to do that this Sunday.
What?
I don't get to lay around and do shit this Sunday.
Why not?
We have the banquet.
LGBTQ banquet.
Oh, the football banquet?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We got to bank them with.
And plus, whenever they get, you got like 10 minutes. After like 2 hours, my computer does not like it.
Hmm.
Yeah. No, what? No, like it fucking it takes like it goes to like if
That's too had a
like
camo
if
beer.
we were to wrap this up in like the next 5 minutes,
Uh-huh.
it'll take it like 15 to 20 minutes to render everything down after I've edited it. If my editing software doesn't crash 19 fucking times. But
Ooh.
and then after like 2 hours, it takes like an hour and a half, 2 hours just to render it down.
Really?
And then once you upload that to the clip software that we fucking use, that takes four fucking ever.
really?
Like whenever I say I'm about to start doing clips,
yeah.
and it's like 4 hours later, you're like, oh, he's
Yeah.
finally done. Yeah, it takes that whole time.
Well, do me a favor. Don't make any of the long ones anymore.
No, I'm not gonna do that anymore.
Yeah,
But
just
it
just
takes forever
the
for
quick
them
clips.
to render
The
that
quick
down.
clips,
Because
I can do 30 of them in no time and get
Yeah.
them all scheduled.
Yeah.
Them long ones, I was like, what in the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Couldn't get shit figured out. And then it posted them
Imagine
as
trying to
videos.
upload a 2.5, 3 hour fucking video to a software that has to go through and AI detect it, and then fucking go in and fucking make all the clips out of it, and then you have to download all said fucking clips back to your fucking computer. It's a pain in the ass. It takes forever.
Well, the part that kind of clued me in on
and
that
it costs
last
me $20
one,
fucking dollars a month.
the part that kind of clued me
I
in on
spent
that last one
on my software just to use it.
was I went to post one, and it went through all that time, and it didn't post, and I thought, well, all right, I'll just retry it.
Yeah, I know. I see all the drafts in there.
Yeah, so I
deleted them all.
I did. I went through and deleted a bunch of them, but I did it again, And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go out and smoke. I'll give it a little extra time. So I went out, smoked, come back in, and it said rendering in HD. And I'm like, okay, well, it's still working, so I'll just leave it alone. I literally left, went to town with the wife, come back, and I know the son of a bitch posted because I got a notification on my phone.
Yeah.
Shooting the shit, just posted a new video. And I was like, I looked at it and I'm like, it didn't say a new short. It said a new video.
Yeah.
What the fuck? And I get home and it says new premiere. And I'm like, what the hell? So I got to reading the fine print on the YouTube studios and it said it was 30 seconds over being long enough to be
I'm assuming
a short
you have to be at a
and
certain,
had to be premiered.
like I'm assuming you have to like be in a certain category or have like some monetization thing open or whatever the next step is on YouTube to access that 3
How
minute
are
short
we
thing.
on it?
Um,
Like I didn't look the other day, but I think our views and our content has been doing pretty good.
You're not making fun of me, so I'm counting those.
no, they still are.
Are they?
We're 1 subscriber away from 1,400.
Really?
Yeah, we're at
Nice.
1399.
Well, if you made it this far in the video, thanks. We appreciate it.
Yeah. By the way, you know you re-uploaded the same shooting videos.
Well, there's an issue with that. So they did not upload. So I did them again. And then as I did them again, they all uploaded. I was like, well, they're already on there. Might as well leave them on there. You're talking about the ones with the MP5?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did they get
I
better?
thought I seen two.
Did they
of
get
them
better
go
views
down.
the second time?
No, his was about the same. Ours was not. Let's see.
Because that's
Well,
what I wondered. I
the-
was like, well, it's already on there. I might as well leave it.
One of Tom's shootings is 6.4K. Mine's at 641, and yours is at 1K.
So they did get a few.
Your weekly recap is here. Let's see. Oh, I don't fucking care about that. So, okay.
Your
We'll
first
talk
one
about
of
this
it
shit off
is
the line.
15. Cody's is 13. Mine's 6. And then it went to 1, 640, and 6.4.
By the way, it's not a bad. Here, we'll talk about this shit off camera.
Okay.
But, yeah. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about?
Not that I can think of.
Okay. Well, we'll wrap this one up,
All right.
and then probably won't be one next week, but I'm going to give you an idea, and we'll do some content push while I'm gone. Unless we can do it either Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. It just depends what time I get home. Probably Wednesday's not in the picture because we'll be waking up at like 4:30 in the morning to go to the airport. But
I can do throughout the week. This coming weekend, not going to work.
I'll be gone.
The next weekend, I think my Arkansas buddies are going to be back.
So, but if that's the case, we will see you guys next time. Probably 2 weeks, I would say. But just be ready for
2
the
weeks
content
gives
push.
us some time to
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
stuff.
It does.
And we actually might start doing 2 weeks just because we don't want to run out of shit to talk about there for a while. We went through a fucking dry spell of bullshit. And
Right.
so the 2 weeks gives us some things to talk about and stuff like
sure.
that. And then you get hunting updates and stuff like that. So
Oh, man.
on that note, we will see you on the next one.
Good seeing y'all.
Bye-bye.
Have a good one.